I thought I was streaming. And while I'm used to not have that many people watching, the fact that it was silent like that the whole time, I was starting to ask myself some questions. Come to find out, I wasn't streaming at all. I'm kind of stupid. I've been playing this game for hours, thinking I was streaming and that nobody was talking. Damn! Damn! That's kind of crazy!
Island boy. Did that just...
You don't know Barack Obama?
You don't know Barack Obama?
He's like the
The Beyonce of president?
He's like the Ed Sheeran of presidents.
Wow.
Ed Sheeran of president?
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy.
We're gonna keep that one in.
Yeah, again, as Michael Jordan said, them kids.
Yeah. His greatest legacy is that.
I just have a thing for like, I'm even like a dog at the table getting food, and I don't like things being around me being like, it's my food, leave me alone.
Totally.
Yeah.
My nut, I got nut.
Yeah.
I climbed this tree.
Yeah. Something very scary is a rogue 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You're just somewhere and a 10-year-old shows up, that's scary.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh. That's a scary age.
Psyop.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, they'll do whatever.
He rips off his mask, he's like, this is a test.
For the CIA.
Never give kid a nut.
Yeah, I've got a 10 on the kid who gave kid nut.
Yeah, fuck 'em, Lou.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with just saying no to a kid who
Fair.
wants your food.
Well, especially when you're a stranger.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say no to anyone.
You can say it kindly. You can be like, hey, sorry, like I don't know, like go find your parents, whatever. Like there's nice ways to just be like, hey, sorry, buddy, I actually can't give you any of this.
Yeah, people on the internet are obsessed with finding the exact perfect solution to stuff like this. Being
Wait, I don't remember that
Our next story. Am I the asshole for not letting a kid eat my food?
Oh, I love this
I
already.
love a title like that. That's just gets me so excited.
Yeah, here we go. This was posted in October. The other day, I was at the mall with my boyfriend and our 2 kids, a girl who's 5 and a boy who's 6. We were sitting eating a bag of roasted chestnuts when this kid, around 10 years old, starts hovering around us. Now, I admit I'm not the biggest fan of any kid that doesn't belong to me, so this alone was already annoying me slightly, but I still smiled at him. Then he calls my son over and whispers in his ear, and I knew it was about the chestnuts. My son nods yes, and the boy comes up to me and reaches for a chestnut. I moved the bag and said, no, you have to go ask your parents. My boyfriend got upset, called me rude, and handed a chestnut to the boy. The boy leaves, and I tell my boyfriend he shouldn't have done that.
Is the boyfriend stupid? Now, obviously, usually if the kid is allergic, he's not gonna ask for something, but like, you don't know this child. What are you doing giving food to a stranger child? Your boyfriend is stupid. Like, a parent could literally sue you because people in the United States are very suing happy. The boyfriend is dumb. I'm sorry. This man does not have common sense. That's insane. Giving random children you have never seen before food without their parents' consent. I hope you have a good lawyer, bro. Crazy.
That you don't just give food to a strange kid. The boy then hovers back around us and without a word snatches 2 chestnuts from the bag that my boyfriend was now holding. I stood up and said very firmly, sorry, but you can't take our stuff like that. Go to your parents. He put them back and ran off. I think the kid had no manners and I wasn't gonna let my kids think it's okay to accept anything from strangers or that it's okay to be pressured into sharing. My boyfriend doesn't agree and thinks the kid trusted us because we had kids ourselves.
what the fuck?
He thinks I was just selfish. So, am I the asshole?
No, the boyfriend
I
is
think that
fucking
the
stupid.
policy of not giving food to a child without asking their parents first is 100% always the right thing. You should never just
Literally.
give food to a kid like if their parents.
Especially any form of nut.
Yeah, that kid could just die because it's stupid, and being like, oh yeah, I
Literally.
want whatever's in that bag, and you could just die on the spot. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Now you killed that kid.
Hey, am I the asshole for killing a kid?
Killing a kid.
He came up and asked for it, so am I the asshole?
I like the concept of asking someone if you can eat someone else's food. like seeing someone eating something and just me asking a random person, like, can I have that guy's chips?
Can I have Shane's lunch?
Oh yeah, you should. I encourage it.
Take it, dude.
Give me nut. Give me now, me wanty.
Yeah, no, she is 100% right for just multiple reasons.
Yeah.
The verdict was not the asshole.
Obviously.
Comments. Not the asshole, your boyfriend could have killed the kid. How does your boyfriend know the kid is not allergic to nuts? Absolutely never give food to kids without talking to the parents first. Someone also said, also, don't want a strange kid's hand in my food. Someone said, not the asshole, you have no
Like,
idea.
kids are disgusting. I'm sorry. Kids put their hands everywhere, including in their pants. They have no sense of hygiene. And again, kids are stupid as fuck. You don't want a strange, random, unknown kid's hand in your fucking food. Like, ugh.
If this kid might be allergic or if his parents want him having this food. It is also dangerous that this boy thinks it is okay to take things from strangers. I would have handled it by asking him to talk to his parents and then maybe giving him one with their approval as a lesson to everyone. But you certainly were not in the wrong for simply saying no. Someone said, remember when your parents warns you about not eating food from a stranger?
Literally.
Someone said, no one's the asshole here based on your description. This kid may be hungry and knows the best option is to seek out other kids being fed.
Like a stray kid.
This is awful.
Bruh.
I live in an area with a lot of poverty. My two kids always have snacks to share. One has literally earned the nickname Snacks by her schoolmates, and I would have just asked the kid if they were hungry and either shared or gotten them something to eat. But I am a softie and don't believe a child should ever go hungry if I can help.
Okay, no, that's fucking different. But like, honestly, even if the kid is starving, you still don't know that kid's like dietary issue. Again, kids are stupid. If that kid is allergic to nuts or, or just allergic to anything, really, like, you don't know. You're gonna kill a kid because you're a softie, bitch? Like, you're gonna risk, like, harming a child because you're a softie? Don't do that. And I fully agree with not letting kids go hungry. I agree with that. But I think that kids should not go hungry in a safe manner, not in a possibly harmful manner. Let's use
Lastly,
our
someone
logic.
said, you don't give strange kids nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a different approach.
Okay.
Like the fisherman. Feed a kid a nut, he's gonna go hungry again, but teach a kid how to get chestnuts himself.
True.
That's what you should have done.
Right.
You take that nut, and before you hand it to him, you dig a hole, you plant it, water it, be like, come back in 20 years.
Come back and
Like,
You'll have some chestnuts.
And that chestnut grew up to be Barack Obama.
So it really makes you think.
Yeah, really.
Who?
You don't know Barack Obama?
You don't know Barack Obama?
He's like the
Here it comes.
he's like the Ed Sheeran of presidents.
now I'm even more offended.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to keep that one in.
Yeah, again, as Michael Jordan said, them kids.
Yeah. His greatest legacy is that.
I just have a thing for like, I'm even like a dog at the table getting food, and I don't like things being
Ew.
around me being like, it's my food, leave me alone.
Totally.
My
Ew.
nut, I got nut. I climbed this tree.
Yeah. Something very scary is a rogue 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You're just somewhere and a 10-year-old shows up, that's scary.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh. That's a scary age.
Well, I haven't seen the
Yeah,
movie
it's
Wet
just like,
End
oh,
yet,
they'll
but
do
apparently,
whatever.
yes.
He rips off his mask, he's like, this is a test.
With the CIA.
Never give kid a nut.
Yeah, I've got a 10 on the kid who gave kid nut.
Yeah, fuck 'em, Lou.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with just
I have
saying
a too
no
much dirty mind
to a
for
kid
this kind of
who wants your
conversation,
food.
honestly.
Well, especially when you're a stranger.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say no to anyone.
You can say it kindly. You can be like, hey, sorry, like I don't know, like go find your parents,
Where
whatever.
is
Like,
he?
there's nice ways to just be like, hey, sorry, buddy, I actually can't give you any of this.
Yeah, people on the internet are obsessed with finding the exact perfect solution to stuff like this.
Sure.
Being like, if I was in this scenario, what would I have done? Okay, mind palace.
Right.
And then they get into the weeds of it and they get the exact perfect answer. They get the good ending.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can just say no and that's fine.
Like, nah, dude. Our next story. Am I the asshole for not checking my phone when a friend bailed to meet us?
Okay.
Okay. I, a 28-year-old man, and 4 of my friends, also all 28, finally managed to hang out after over a year of everyone being slammed with work and relationships. We all agreed to meet at this indie cinema doing a marathon of a movie series we once watched together in college.
Oh,
right
did I
next to the
miss
cinema
it?
is a cafe we used to practically live in.
I must
I
have
messaged the group
missed
saying,
it.
let's meet at the cinema early to grab seats, and thought everyone would know the drill. 2 of us showed up at the same time, and since the theater wasn't open yet, we went into the cafe to hang out and sent a photo to our group. Rick showed up a bit later, but walked straight into the theater since it was open, and by that time, we were already there. We figured he'd realize and come over. Our last friend, Mark, never showed. About 20 minutes in, I noticed my phone
hate
was
that
still
you
on
can't go
silent from
back.
work and saw one single missed call from Mark. Turns out he'd been sitting in his car in the rain, looking for us outside the cinema, didn't see anyone, didn't call anyone else, and decided we ditched him. He went home and later sent a bunch of angry texts and a long voice message full of frustration and swearing. He said we ghosted him and that he was sick of being the afterthought. I even offered to pay for a ticket to the next showing, but he said it was too late and refused. So am I the asshole for not checking my phone and assuming he would know we left the cafe and got to the cinema when it opened?
I'm gonna say no.
I fear that that is a crazy thing to, if you are going with a group of people and you only call one person one time and that's all of the reaching out, and then you're like, well, they don't care about me, they ditched me, I'm an afterthought, that's unreasonable.
And you're sitting in your car waiting for an answer.
Yeah, I like, just
maybe he
reach out
has
to a few people, try and
severe
like text,
social
call
anxiety.
a couple people, whoever it is, like, or yeah, go inside and look around.
Right.
There's,
Even a kid can go look for nut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
No, just talk to people. Get up, go, do your thing. Go look for people.
Sure.
Look, I'm saying this as a 35-year-old man. You're in charge of your own shit.
yeah. I
Your
could
friends
see,
aren't in charge of how you deal with this situation, I don't think.
I think if like, there is kind of an argument, I think, for him to be like, oh, like I was supposed to be there and like not anyone like checked on me or like did look at their phone. But again, like that's not their fault necessarily.
Yeah, if there's a pattern of them doing this all the time, then maybe, but we don't have context.
We don't
for
have
that.
context on that. To be clear, they sent a photo of them all hanging out at the cafe. To
Yeah,
the group.
wait.
Yeah.
They established they're there.
Oh, yeah.
They established it at the cafe because the theater hasn't opened yet.
And not only that, but the other friend just walked in. He didn't see that.
went
and he
in.
Just went to
Yeah.
the theater.
At least go into the theater to find out.
Maybe he actually just hates whatever movie series they were going to watch.
Maybe he found an excuse to leave.
He was like, oh, I'm so sick of watching the Critters movies.
We're watching all the Critters movies. The verdict was everyone sucks.
I'm so curious why.
I'm very curious too. I wonder if the take is kind of more like, just that overall as a group, like they also didn't check their phone. Like they just assumed like, oh, he didn't show up. We're not gonna check.
Yeah.
There's that
Yeah.
element. They didn't like also try to reach out to
There was-
him.
there was-
Yeah.
no, no-
It just
oh my God,
feels like
I'm
a very
losing my
like
eyes.
kind of distant friend group in a way where it's like, hey, like if your friend's not showing up to the big movie marathon, are you gonna at least text him too to be like, hey, where are you at?
yeah, also there's no like group chat between these friends to kind of like,
I think there is what's
that?
weird.
why text that one friend?
Text the group chat.
Maybe
I guess
he's,
I'm
like,
a little.
only
It is
friend with one
confusing.
person.
This is one of those where I'm not like this person's in the wrong, this person's in the wrong. I'm just kind of like, what's going on?
Listen, you've been in that scenario where like you're all in a group, time passes way faster than you
Totally.
think. You're all catching up with each other. It just kind of slips your mind.
Yeah.
It seems like so many stupid things had to happen for it to get to this point.
Totally.
Like there's no, yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of non-communication.
Yeah.
Comments. Everyone sucks here. You should have communicated better. Sending a picture in a group chat isn't the same as a quick message to say where you are. It's also not ideal to have your phone on silent and not be checking it regularly when you're
Facts.
planning to meet people. At the same time, Mark should have probably messaged the group chat too to see where everyone was. I can't imagine not, at the bare minimum, texting my friend who no-showed. Someone replied to that saying, I can't imagine going to meet a group of friends and not thinking about calling other friend when other friend doesn't answer my phone. Someone said, info. Is Mark in the same group chat? Did he not receive the
No,
message about the change? OP said, we didn't end up changing it. Maybe I didn't express myself very well since I'm really tired. But we waited for like 10 minutes at the cafe, took a picture to show the boys. Yes, he's in the group chat. And I said in the group chat that we were waiting there for the cinema to open. We went in as soon as it opened, but I didn't say we were going in that moment. Someone replied to that saying, I'm gonna go with a soft, everyone sucks here. You and the rest of the group didn't say anything to Mark beyond a picture of all of you still on the cafe.
Tais-toi!
But he also should have made more of an effort to contact the group than just the one phone call. It sounds like it wasn't malicious and maybe Mark's been sitting on some resentment for a while, but everyone contributed to the miscommunication. Yeah.
I'm putting myself in Mark's scenario where other friend goes in, doesn't see the other text. He knows, oh, maybe they're not here. I don't see them at the cafe. I'm just going to go in. That's our plan.
Yeah.
I think that's what you do. I'm putting myself in his position where I'm like, I have a lot of control in that scenario.
I think Mark
I'm not
has
just gonna
social
sit and
anxiety.
pout in my car and be like, no one cares about me. And then also to send such angry messages afterwards, I feel like is really unfair.
Yeah. It's also a cinema. So it's a place where people might silence their phones. I would certainly, especially if I showed up late or later than everyone, I'd be like, oh, maybe they're in the theater and their phones are silent.
I think that there was an opportunity for the other friends to be more considerate and like go check and reach out, whatever.
Totally.
But I don't think that they're necessarily in the wrong for not doing like that. Like he sucks for reacting the way he did, and he could have. There's just so much more. Just take a step outside, walk inside. Like
Yeah.
The plan to watch the movie didn't change. It was just to meet up beforehand. So it's like you just assumed they weren't there. I don't understand that.
It's very confusing to me. And I think what Mark is feeling is he just feels sad that the group chat didn't contact him or care that he...
Which it does.
There's something hurtful there. But it just feels, to me, this is like not a matter of assholes. I'm just like, what, guys, come on.
Again, just talk to each other.
You guys need to talk to each other better.
Does it say
not-
how
we're
old
not
everyone
12.
was? Yeah.
They're all like 28. I'm like, dude, just text each other.
I think to paint them as the assholes means big leaps in logic. To be like, he could have been hurt. It's like, yeah, but he wasn't. Like, you're starting to, like, really poke holes in this thing.
I think I see when people are doing the, like, because I agree, this is like a soft situation, right?
Yeah.
This is a very relatable situation, too, of just like, look, the way this all shook out, Mark was hurt and felt that the situation happened differently than it actually happened.
Yeah.
They didn't abandon him. They were in the theater.
Yeah.
He was waiting for them to walk in, but they were already in. It just kind of was like, it's kind of a stupid situation.
Yeah, because I have like a theater back in Brighton in my mind, and I'm like, it's kind of like hard to miss that. Like the cafe's not like a completely separate building, like
Right.
a block down the road or something. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like just poke your head in, look around. If you really want to know, ask. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many other ways you could have gone about this.
To read into it, it does feel like Mark has like some resentment there. Like maybe he has felt like he's
Clearly.
outside of the group a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see feeling hurt that it's like, oh, I didn't show up and none of you texted me. That's probably more what he's hurt about. They thought he no-showed and they didn't even text him when he no-showed. It's like there's just like, how good of friends are we?
We're getting into the territory of playing mind games, though.
And I think that's totally.
I'm not a
for
fan
sure.
of that. Like, just say what's on your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they were younger and they were like 19 or something, maybe I'd understand. It's a bit,
But 28.
yeah.
Yeah,
Having been that age, that shit's in my control, man.
totally. All right, our next story. Am I the asshole for buying myself an Xbox when my boyfriend said he got me one for my birthday last year?
Huh?
Okay.
I don't know how double Xbox is going to be bad.
All right. Stack them.
Well, friend,
My boyfriend,
oh my
who's
God,
20,
Scorpion
and
Queen,
I,
didn't even
24-year-old
answer.
woman, have been dating for about a year and a half now. We're long distance, and he's been out here to visit me about 4 times for weeks at a time. Last year on my birthday, in June, he had told me he got me an Xbox. I was really excited because I've had
Just thought it's you on tonight. Give me a second. This is you online tonight. I just unlocked Folly trying to turn her into a rage monster with mods. Folly is pretty great. Like, yeah, I have her. You should watch. I think there's already like oh my fucking god. 1 second, I need to put my cat in the living room. Ugh. As I was saying, there's a few videos already of her on YouTube. I got work tomorrow with no day off. Well, Wolf, sorry, I can't relate. I am working 2 day back to back though this week, but it's cool. I'm chilling.
I've had mine since 2016. So we can assume that they had an Xbox One and was looking forward to an Xbox Series X. We met for the first time last October. He didn't bring it with him that time. No big deal. He only had a small bag that time. Fast forward to December. He came out for Christmas. He bought a bigger bag and even asked if he could bring his PS5 so we could play games together, and I said yes. After Christmas, he went home and I asked about the Xbox. Whenever I asked him, he got frustrated and said I was nagging him about it, but he'll just send it to me in the mail. A few weeks go by and nothing. So I ask him again and he gets really upset again. He said it was in a box under his bed and he didn't want to deal with it right now. It got to the point where I just said that.
All right, I'm gonna need to restart the story because I was absolutely not there. Aborma, you need a lot of format. Oh, you always need a lot of format. It's me, NightWave. It's 1 a.m. for me.
Oh, man.
Totally. All right, our next story. Am I the asshole for buying myself an Xbox when my boyfriend said he got me one for my birthday last year?
Okay. I don't know how double Xbox is going to be bad.
All right. Stack them. My boyfriend, who's 20, and I, 24-year-old woman, have been dating for about a year and a half now. We're long distance, and he's been out here to visit me about 4 times for weeks at a time. Last year on my birthday, in June, he had told me he got me an Xbox. I was really excited because I've had mine since 2016. So we can assume that they had an Xbox One and was looking forward to an Xbox Series X. We met for the first time last October. He didn't bring it with him that time. No big deal. He only had a small bag that time. Fast forward to December. He came out for Christmas. He bought a bigger bag and even asked if he could bring his PS5 so we could play games together, and I said yes. After Christmas, he went home and I asked about the Xbox. Whenever I asked him, he got frustrated and said I was nagging him about it, but he'll just send it to me in the mail. A few weeks go by and nothing. So I ask him again and he gets really upset again. He said it was in a box under his bed and he didn't want to deal with it right now. It got to the point where I just said that it didn't matter whether or not he bought it. I just wanted to know. We got into a huge fight about it, and I told him I wanted proof that he actually had it. He sent me a picture of the box. I was suspicious about it because he had mentioned to me before that his best friend had the same Xbox I wanted. So in my head, I was thinking that he had just taken a picture of his friend's old Xbox box. But I promised him I'd let it go after he sent the picture, so I didn't bring it up. That was sometime in January. My birthday is coming up again, and we were on the phone and he was talking about things to get me. For his birthday, I had gotten him a game and a vinyl wrap for his PS5. So I had told him a wrap for the Xbox would be cool, my way of hinting that I wanted my Xbox. And he said no, and that he'd think of something better. I promised him I wouldn't bring it up again, but it's been almost a year.
Bruh.
He's coming out for my birthday, so I thought maybe he'd bring it. We were texting about my gift the other day, and he had mentioned he needed to buy what he was getting me. So to me, it sounded like he wasn't bringing it. I've been wanting this Xbox for so long, and I was sick of waiting, so I went looking on eBay and bought one. It's coming this weekend, so I had to tell him. I told him not to be mad, but I bought myself an Xbox. I tried to explain my reasoning and that I didn't want to wait anymore because my Xbox
Bro,
now...
it's been a fucking year. Are you serious? If you tell someone that you bought them a Xbox. Like a pretty fucking big gift. And after a year, I still don't have... She is better than me. Well, here I'm typing out, but I wanted to say hi. Have a good night. Azare. Night, night. We are in the same time zone, so I feel you. I'm just not tired. But sleep well, love.
Barely works, but he got so mad at me and just said, that was a waste of $500. So I offered to pay him back for it, and he said he doesn't want my money. Now he's really upset with me, and it has me questioning if it was messed up that I ended up buying the Xbox for myself. Am I the asshole?
No.
This dude does not have an Xbox.
He doesn't have an Xbox.
Dude.
This is the funniest version of catfishing.
Yeah.
Like, he comes and visits her, so he's not catfishing himself, but he's catfishing a whole other thing.
Yeah.
And an Xbox.
Yeah, I've got an Xbox for you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring my
right.
bigger bag. Psych, nothing in it.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't bring the Xbox this time.
You couldn't bring the
That's some
Xbox to
weird
play games
manipulative
together on. You had to bring the
bullshit.
PS5 to play games together
Yeah.
on.
Also,
Like, no, the fact that he brought the PS5 to play a game, but not the Xbox that he said he bought her. This man is not serious. Like, can we be for fucking real? Where the fuck is this synthesis bullshit? Kuva? I got a Kuva? Come over here, bitch! That's kind of crazy. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know what weapon it's supposed... I don't even know what I'm gonna get. But I'm surprised I got a Kuva while I was not doing much. I was really not doing enough to get a fucking Kuva spawn on me, but bitch, I'll take it. I'll take it.
he was like, oh, you bought one? Okay, well now we have 2 Xboxes, we can play games together.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a win.
Sorry, man, it's been a year.
Like,
You can't buy someone a gift and be like, yeah, I'm holding on to it. And a year goes by?
Sorry, it's under the bed, I don't want to deal
Sorry,
with it.
I'm gonna get it to you eventually.
That or this guy has been playing some mad Xbox in his spare time.
Yeah, he bought himself an Xbox.
Yeah.
He was like, it's pretty sick. I'll turn it on just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Knee deep in Halo. He was like, well, I can't give it to her now.
Absolutely.
She's gonna see that it has miles on it.
That's so funny.
That's absurd.
Just being like, so about that Xbox. And he's like, stop asking.
Don't ask about the Xbox!
Shut up about the sun!
Doesn't matter!
About the sun.
Like, what Xbox? I also want to hear a supercut of how many times you said Xbox in that story.
I said it a lot.
Xbox.
Almost as much as Muhammad Ali. The verdict is not the asshole. Comments, not the asshole. That Xbox doesn't exist. He just wanted brownie points without making the brownie. Also, him getting mad over it every time is kind of a red flag, so I'm not one to say break up, but consider if he's worth this. OP said, yeah, I was dreading telling him that I got it, but he's younger, so I figure that maybe he's got that mindset that he needs to get me expensive gifts to keep me, even though I've made it clear that I don't need gifts like that. Not the asshole. OP wrote, so I offered to pay him back for it. No, no, no. You are paying him back for what? For something you don't have, haven't seen? What the hell? He is lying. Why are you still with him? Someone said, not the asshole. He never bought it. He's a narcissist and wanted the attention
Okay,
of buying you a nice gift
narcissist,
without
calm
actually
down.
buying it. That would be a deal breaker for me. Oh.
Damn, people really jumped to the narcissist breakup
They
now
really,
real fast.
that one was pretty quick. I'm like, no, he just sounds like a dumbass.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sounds like a 20-year-old dude.
Yeah, 20-year-old
What's
dumb.
crazy is like after a year, if you lied about this Xbox and it's been a year, how have you not scrounged up like $500 to make it happen? Like maybe it's like I said it and now maybe after a year I can finally do it. Like
Also, you've never been to his place
No.
to see this Xbox? Or the chalk outline where the Xbox was.
Yeah. It was right here.
I would have like reverse image searched it to see if he like pulled the picture off Google
Funny.
or something.
A simple like, man, I'm so sorry. I wanted to get you a nice thing. I didn't. I thought I'd get the money by then. I'm like, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
No, so easy.
Don't lie.
Update.
Yes!
Third Xbox!
A fifth Xbox is entered. Update. He ended up sending a long text this morning about how pissed he was and that it was stupid that I bought it for myself.
Oh, no.
He was going to bring it. The only reason he didn't tell me was because it was supposed to be a surprise for my birthday.
Oh, shut up.
Wasn't it last year's birthday
Oh,
present?
Shane, this is the bad kind of update, isn't it?
He said he's pissed because he bought more accessories for the Xbox too. So he spent well over $600, but now that I bought one for myself, I should keep it, and he's not going to give me anything he got. I told him that he should have just sent it in the first place, and it wouldn't have gotten to the point where I had to buy it myself. I also explained that I didn't need expensive gifts and that if he didn't get it for me and just wanted to impress me, he should have told me when I gave him the opportunity to come clean. He explained the reason everything was so expensive was because I liked gaming and Legos, which are expensive, so it wasn't to impress me. He apologized because he made me so upset about it for so long and that he didn't think about it because it was under his bed. I told him I felt like he never listened or cared about it because I had nagged him multiple times about sending it, but he somehow still forgot. He apologized for being lazy and making it seem like he didn't care about it, how he should have brought it in the first place, and that he was wrong for not doing that. I'm even more conflicted at this point. Maybe I should have just waited for my birthday, but
No.
it genuinely sounded like he wasn't going to bring it.
No.
Update number 2.
Oh my God.
Smaller.
Now he's dead.
Now he's for sure dead. I ended things with him today. I couldn't do it on the phone, so I did it over text. Everything he said proved that you were all right. He's trying to manipulate me back into the relationship, but I'm at my breaking point. Thank you for all your help on this.
Wow.
Good.
Christ.
No, that was
Yeah,
stupid.
after that first update, I was like, what are you conflicted on?
Yeah, he sucks.
Like, he was a bit of a douche, and then he double douched.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like she got her own Xbox and he got all these accessories. It's like, oh, you can't have the accessories now. You bought your own.
Give me
like-
the accessories.
It's like you could still be like, oh, well, I got you these 2 cool controllers. Like, but he's like, no, you don't get any of it now.
This guy's like in a burning building, and he's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can
So
get out of this
funny.
myself.
Yeah.
Go play Xbox.
So,
20-year-old kid who's just the worst manipulator ever.
yeah. Not doing it well.
Yeah.
God, I still am laughing at, yeah, I got you an Xbox, and then you just don't ever give
Never
it.
bring
I got
it.
it for your birthday next year.
I'm laughing actually really hard at like buying someone like an Xbox One and then waiting so long, waiting for the Xbox Series
Waiting
X to come
so
out. Like,
long
wait
that the person
20
has to buy
years.
themselves.
Be like, oh, I finally got that Xbox for you. And
3 generations later.
it's ancient. No.
Yeah, and him saying,
This-
it's in a box under my bed. I just can't deal with it.
Saying he forgot about it is ridiculous.
It's so funny because he literally, she specified that he got a bigger suitcase and then was like, let me bring my PS5.
Like,
You have a bag that can fit a gaming console in it, and you choose to bring your PS5 instead of being like, you know what, I'll bring you the gift I got you.
Maybe he was like, I'm trying to change her into a PS girly.
Like, it's
I said I got an Xbox, but I'll bring my PlayStation just to show you
Yeah.
how sick it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know the PlayStation has so many games for it.
Nice.
Ha!
He explained the reason everything was so expensive was because I liked gaming and Legos, which are expensive, so it wasn't to impress me.
doesn't matter ultimately.
still think
You
it-
say you
have
did
expensive
something.
was
hobbies,
trying to-
but
he was
buy
trying
a
to-
game, not a console.
Yeah, he was trying to manipulate
Buy a
it.
game, buy a cool Lego set. You can get
That's the kind of shit that I personally don't allow. Like, I'll be breaking up with people over this. Well, I haven't been in a relationship in a while, but like, I don't fuck with. If you say you're gonna do something, I don't think you understand. You are being held in the court of law in my head to do the thing that you said you were gonna fucking do. And if, like, she waited a whole year, bitch, I would have waited a month. You said you bought me an Xbox. Where the fuck is it? It's not there, then you fucking lie. Why did you lie? No more excuses. And then the next time you bring a bag, a PS5, and no Xbox, we're breaking up, boo. Peace. Franchement.
Get some dope Lego sets for like $80. I think
Yeah.
I think the DeLorean Lego set's like $100. Like,
To be fair, Lego
As for
is
that,
crazy expensive for what it is.
It's expensive.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there's way, like you said, really good ones for
think-
cheaper.
I
Yeah.
think some solid $20 ones.
There are.
I'm a
You should've
simple man.
There
You
are
should
good
have
Lego
just
sets.
made an Xbox out of Lego.
Yeah.
It's like, here,
That'd actually be sick.
turn it on her.
Yeah.
Either way, good for her. She got out of that. She learned a lesson.
Yeah.
So neat.
And she has an Xbox now, which she never did before.
Exactly.
It's true.
Go play Stardew Valley or something.
Yeah. Hey.
Go marry Leah.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, good reference.
Good reference.
Or go marry
Harvey.
Leah.
Leah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry,
Sorry,
bro.
I'm not in.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm
Bunch of
not
Leah
in
lovers
on
in
it.
here.
Yeah,
That's right.
sorry. Anyone for Harvey in the room? Anyone for Harvey?
Hey, don't. Shh.
All right. It's time for our final story.
Oh, sweet sorrows.
Am I the asshole for connecting to the ear pod after my niece swallowed it to see if it would play in her stomach?
This rules!
That is so
Can we
awesome.
judge now? That's so
Awesome.
cool.
Not the asshole. That's science. Was Galileo an asshole? Was Einstein an asshole?
Da Vinci.
Newton, were they assholes?
Muhammad Ali,
Was Muhammad Ali an asshole?
Babe Ruth.
Look, it's in there already. We gotta try this out.
Gotta do it.
Was Oppenheimer an asshole?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. When my 3-year-old niece swallowed my sister's left AirPod, everyone started worrying right away. I was trying to lighten the situation, so I connected the AirPod to my phone and put my ear on her stomach to check if I could hear it. Surprisingly, I actually did hear a little sound coming from inside her, which made the moment a bit funny for me. But the people around us didn't really find it amusing. They all looked at me like I wasn't taking things seriously at all. I was just trying to calm the mood, but instead I ended up being the only one laughing while everyone else was still stressing out the AirPod inside her.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That is kind of
Listen.
funny. And you got an answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Scary situation.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kids
At
swallow
least-
things all the
I don't have a
time.
kid. At least they're not choking on it. At least it's here.
I was gonna say,
it's
it
like, yeah,
made it inside.
It made it there, so you can now go to the doctor and be like, how do we get this? What do-
Chaperone's playing in our.
Yeah.
I mean, like an AirPod's pretty tiny. Like I know obviously there could be complications and issues. I think this is objectively funny.
I think the doctor
Like,
would
It
also-
is funny. To be clear, it's funny.
I think the doctor would also be like, they're not showing any problems right now, so listening to it is like, what else were you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doctor's gonna be like, look, we can work on this, but you got to play like Phil Collins or something.
Yeah.
I need
We'll
Understand
follow
the
it on
concern.
the way down.
play the Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of meta. If you think about it, he's figuring out where it is so that they can better assess
Yes,
the situation.
exactly.
It's like
My
if it made it.
Find
Find
play.
my iPhone.
Find my AirPods. It's different if I don't know if something like this passes through your system, and then
I
we're
don't know if
good.
it will.
If you need surgery, it's different.
Yeah.
Like that's scary.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I'm like, I feel like I would probably laugh at that.
Oh, in the moment I would laugh, even no matter how serious it's about to get.
Yeah, I'd be laughing.
Kid couldn't get a chestnut, so it ate an AirPod. All comes back.
I think it's funny, and yeah, it does serve some sort of purpose. The verdict is not the asshole.
Good.
So I guess apparently tech can contain small batteries that can injure organs and
Sure.
harm people. So it could require an endoscopy or surgery, which is what I assumed. I'm like, yeah. But even then, it's still just like, well, this is still the situation we're in. Like, take him to the doctor. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I feel like kids swallowing stuff is normal, but
Very
then again,
common.
I don't
Yeah.
have a kid.
And I think people laugh in crazy scenarios anyway. I don't think they should come down on that person for laughing about it. Somebody's gonna laugh.
Yeah.
I totally understand like the medical concerns and having those concerns, and I could understand being the parent and being like, that's their first thing that they're thinking about, and that doesn't change for me how funny it is.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious.
I'm also once again biased. You know, I drowned as a baby, and my family makes jokes about it.
Yeah.
So, you know, people make jokes to like lighten
Kid's
the
not
mood.
gonna remember this.
No. It's
Yeah.
traumatizing for everyone but the baby.
Yeah.
Shane, were you legally dead?
Yeah, I think so. I was like, they had to perform CPR on me. Yeah.
4 minutes or
Dude,
I forget. It was
heaven
a long-
real?
I don't know. I don't think we don't know like the exact amount of time because it was like crazy in the moment.
you don't want the
God?
But yeah, my
answers to
family
me.
calls me Shane Bobber. So.
What were you bobbing for?
Comments, not the asshole.
Hi,
I get why
Daniel.
everyone else was angry. You made a joke when they were all stressed and worried. On the other hand, this is 100% something me and my husband would do if our kid had swallowed an AirPod. We would have figured out what to do to fix the issue, and then we would have done the test and had a laugh to lighten the mood. Opie said we had already called the hospital and they said an ambulance would be sent. So being that everyone was stressed and seeing it would rub off on her, I decided to be playful uncle she knows. Someone said it was not for laughs, it was for science, had to be done. Someone said, I'm a nurse and I would absolutely laugh at my balls off. Not the asshole, there are way more dangerous things to swallow by accident. Edit, y'all, I never said they shouldn't get help. Yes, it has a small battery in it and it needs to get out ASAP, but swallowing a loose battery without anything casing it is way, way, way more dangerous.
Yeah.
Someone
Let's
said,
get through the plastic first.
yeah. Someone said, never an AirPod, but when the youngest nephew was a wee tot, he swallowed a ball bearing. The doctor said all we could do was wait for it to pass. So each night, we had him lay on the floor and checked him with a metal detector, the kind for beach combing. He thought it was great fun to have that thing go beep, beep, beep over his middle. Nephew and I would have been thoroughly amused by his tummy making music. Added bonus, since your niece thought it was humorous, you're calming the patient, not the asshole.
Damn.
Someone said peak uncle moment. Well played, sir. OP said, this moment is easily the best time of my life. Seeing her smile made everything worthwhile. Plus, we shall always have this moment.
Aw.
Someone said, my dog swallowed my AirPod and I did the same thing. I picked Crazy Train.
Yeah, what song did he pick? That could make him the asshole.
Yeah, the song is what determines where he goes. Oh,
Dog's out.
that's awesome. Incredible.
I mean, if you
Love
call
that.
the hospital and an ambulance is on the way, it's like,
what are you gonna do?
You
waiting-
can't do anything
It's a
past that.
stressful situation. You're the uncle. You're gonna make a
you're
dumb joke.
never going to
Yeah.
have that chance again.
It's true.
And everyone's wondered that.
It's like, guys, can we throw up, Backstreet Boys onto the baby?
Yeah.
You hold him up like a boombox?
no.
You just have the baby up.
Yeah, like a JBL speaker.
Yeah.
Can someone skip? Can we go next song?
Sunlight, jade lips.
I would get the kid to like move to see if it amplified. Or-
Guys, we've got LMFAO on the baby.
That's the moment then it's like, ask the kid, like, what's your favorite song? And then the kid's like, it's coming from me.
That's true.
So fun.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel old because I'm pretty sure this song came out like 10 years ago. When did this song come out? Fuck. When did this song came out? Ah! Party Rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we're gonna make you lose your mind. Na 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 na. Check that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and I used to know the choreography by heart. I feel so old. You know what? I don't want to know when this song came out because.
Gosh.
It's like, I'm a speaker.
That's awesome.
I wonder what it felt like, it must feel like. Because the like, it has like a vibration and stuff.
Like
to it.
K-pop demon hunters coming out.
Yeah.
Guys, should I swallow an AirPod?
All right.
I haven't even seen K-pop Demon Hunter yet, but I've heard the song too many times. I'm going up, 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 na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, da 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 da, na 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 na, na 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 na. Oh, that's all I know. Oh no, da na da na da na da na da na da da. Yeah, that too. And I think I heard like a snippet of them singing the song at the Oscar, and holy moly, God, them girls have vocals for days. I need to watch the movie. I need to watch so many movies. I need to watch so many things. Oh my God.
All right.
Toss us an AirPod.
Guys, if this video gets 200,000 likes, I'll swallow an AirPod.
Toss me an AirPod. Yeah.
If you swallow an AirPod, can I put on Jacksepticeye videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys can put on
Because I've been playing Warframe for like I've been playing Warframe for like the last 4 or 5 days. Because I'm trying to complete NightWave because NightWave ends in like 10 days and I want to reach 30 before it ends. So I told myself that I was going to spam Warframe so I can complete the NightWave. And that's why. Yes, I am back now. Once I reach the 30 on NightWave, I'm probably going to go back to playing other games though. But I am back for at least a solid 2 weeks of mostly spamming this game. So yeah.
Whatever you want. Until that thing comes out, you have my express permission to play whatever.
Hand me the ox.
That'd be
The ox
sick.
is Trevor.
Trevor's the ox.
Doing room tone and you just hear a song. Hey, can somebody pause the song
Guys,
on my phone?
come on, stop it.
Sorry, belly noises to fall asleep.
Well, that's all our stories.
Remarkable.
Yeah,
Incredible.
It's incredible to see where the sausage is made.
I know, isn't it?
This is so cool.
Isn't it so simple? Like when you're just sitting here, it's just so chill.
Yeah, I've never been on this stage until today. And now we're just in a wee little corner.
I know, it's very funny.
Hanging out.
It's very funny because behind these cameras is like the whole other, like everything else that we do, our pit stuff. Like the try not to laugh.
You've been watching on YouTube through your TV. I hope that you have been entertained. You know, it's crazy. I started playing this game hours ago, and the whole time I thought I was streaming, but my chat was so silent, and I'm like, I'm not a big streamer. Like, I don't always have people talking to me, but I usually have at least one person saying hi, and for hours, nobody was saying hi. I was a bit sad. I was like, damn. I know I'm not like the most entertaining person, but still, you know. And then I realized that I wasn't streaming. I was sure that I clicked on the streaming button, but I guess I did not. So I was with me, myself, and I. Rough time. Rough time. I'm going up, 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 da, 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 da. Wait, where am I? I'm not going. Jesus.
Laugh set is right there.
There's 30 other shows.
Yeah, so much stuff. Bit City's right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, the poop corner is right over there.
Poop corner, where Trevor poops.
Right, poop.
It's just Trevor.
Poop deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fun, though. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, Sean, thank you so much.
Yeah, of
course.
Thank you for
Pleasure.
coming on. Lovely.
Legendary.
You're such a great
Incredible.
guest. It's been so fun to have you on all the channels. I know we'll continue to have you.
I'll be back multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm not going for the SMEGOT. I'm going for most concurrent guest ever.
Whoa.
Oh.
All right. Well, then we'll see you again soon.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Get your pancakes out.
Nice. Well, I hope they've eaten them by now. Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is, I mean, it's our 150th episode. So I guess that's a little bit of the theme is
Wait,
hell
no,
yeah.
I saw that one.
Hello, welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is wedding. And I'm joined by two people who are about to get married right now. Courtney and Arasha.
It's us! Yes! Actually, guys, I have to tell you something.
Oh, what?
This is so crazy. I'm actually not getting married.
Wait, what?
What?
I know.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What if you're going by Arasha and only Arasha so that one day you could be Arasha Miller?
That was the plan all along.
Where is
I
he?
don't know if I told you guys too, because Rory the other day was here and saw the save the date on the fridge and came over and was like, oh my God, I didn't know you were getting
Where
married.
is
You got
he?
one last person.
One last casual casual.
But I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
Oh, that save the date's so hideous.
And that's
That's
wow. Are
Is
you
he
offended that
here?
they thought that was
Oh.
real?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, they were like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but green?
Oh my God.
Well, today we have a ton of wedding stories. We've done wedding stories before, and they're always the best.
Yeah.
They're the most drama-filled. Emily and Bailey have found a new subreddit that they've been scouring called wedding shaming. We've had some
Wedding
stories there in the
shaming.
past, but they've really delved into it. And boy, do people make some choices at weddings.
Oh yeah.
So I've heard.
I wonder if there will be like ring talk in it too.
Ring talk.
You know,
Ring
like
talk, ring drama.
rings.
I'm assuming there's some of that. I'm assuming someone's gonna wear white to a wedding.
Oh, of course.
there's always
yeah.
someone
Never
wearing white at a
understand
wedding.
that choice
Yeah.
that people make. They know it's such a blatant rule.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But people go for it.
I assume with those rules, maybe there are just outliers though, right? Like genuinely people that haven't caught up with
Some people-
what we all know.
Somehow.
Some people just think they're above rules sometimes.
That's
Certain
true.
rules. We're like, well, I'm special though.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's a really cute white dress.
But it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Shane,
Yeah.
can I say the joke? Can I say the joke?
Say the joke.
Welcome to Wedding Wedded Wedding Stories.
Let's
Sheesh.
just cut that and put it into the beginning.
Into the beginning.
They'll fix
That
it in the
took 10
edit.
years.
Yeah.
That was my
I'll
joke.
make it work.
Yeah.
Shall we hop into our first wedding story?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just all get married at the end of this.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never been. I've never been.
Okay.
I've never been.
And then we could leave Shane out and just okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Our first story comes from wedding shaming. This was posted a few months ago as of recording this. I recently went to a wedding reception where the seating arrangements were alphabetical by first name.
Ooh.
Fun.
Okay.
All the Anns and Bobs at one table, all the Joes and Katies at another, regardless of whether or not any of them knew each other. If you came as a +1 and didn't know anybody besides your date, too bad. No exceptions. Strictly alphabetical. Except for my one friend, Caitlin, who was seated at the K table for some reason. No, we still don't know why. Sounds like a typo.
Okay.
There was one table that was pretty much just women named Sue, Susan, Suzanne, who didn't know each other. There was one table where a guy I know, his current girlfriend, and his ex all got seated together.
Oh.
Basically, everybody ended up standing around the edges of the room all night. Edit, because I've answered this 10,000 times already. Caitlin's name was spelled correctly on the seating chart and on her place card. That's why it's funny that she was seated at the K table. No, it wasn't a hastily corrected spelling error. The seating chart was hand-inked calligraphy without any awkward crossouts. They wrote Caitlin on purpose in the middle of a bunch of K names. That's why it was worth commenting on. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Edit number 2. Can we please all chill out a little? Nobody died, nobody cried, some people swapped seats around, and it made for a good story. At the end of the day, it was a nice wedding. Also, we all know the one thing that really matters at a reception is that the food was damn good. Okay,
Hey.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, after all of this, because it's a wild choice, after all of this, I have a couple thoughts just about OP.
I love this.
And
I
it
love
wasn't
this.
their wedding. It was just a wedding they went to.
Supposedly, that was wedding
Okay.
shaming, but it has me wondering if this was their wedding, and they're like, ha, isn't this crazy, you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, yeah.
They did this?
And then it's like edit 2. Stop.
Guys, everybody chill out!
Stop.
But even regardless of that, I love when people post things, this goes for anywhere on social media, when they post things and then they're surprised by the internet being the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you see it a lot on TikTok where they're like, guys, my boyfriend's so crazy, he like doesn't wash the dishes. And then the next one's like, guys, stop being mean to my boyfriend, okay?
Yeah.
He's actually great.
He
It's like,
loves me very much. I was teasing him.
you put this out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the internet was the internet.
100%.
Like,
That is so interesting. It very much could be.
because it feels like a bold choice that's almost like a joke. Like it was meant to make everyone mingle.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like it was supposed to be like a cute, quirky. Everyone get to know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Caitlin was at the wrong table because it's like Caitlin, like Caitlin,
Oh,
Caitlin,
like there's because there's a K in her name.
Yes. Yes.
Ah, fuck me.
That's really good. See, but and
Caitlin.
that tells me that these people are funny. They have a good like idea of like, oh wait, that's like smart.
Yeah. Wait, guys,
like
this is really quirky and cool.
Oof.
But it is. I think
Yeah.
that's really funny. That is something that, like, from our view, not attending this wedding, not having to sit by your ex or anybody like that, it is funny from afar.
It's all, yeah. It has me thinking of a lot of fun ways to have seating arrangements that are also extremely messed up. But like to organize the entire seating chart by height difference, so tallest to shortest, and but you don't tell anybody, and they'll show up and they're all there. They're like, I think everybody at that table's really tall, and we're all really short.
I know what table I would want to be at.
Yeah. Or you organize it by like hottest to least hottest, and nobody knows, and everybody's by the end, they're like, wait a second.
What if it was like funniest?
Yeah, you don't tell people what it's ranked on. It's just like at some point in the day, the groom is just like, just so you know, we seated you all in a specific order. You must figure out what the criteria is.
Oh my God.
Let mayhem ensue.
Honestly, really fun.
Really awful. Really awful.
No, so awesome, because at the table, then it makes everybody be like, okay, so what do we all have in common?
What are we?
What are we?
So wait, what are we?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like we were all placed here for a reason. Why?
Could be a really fun, horrible game to play.
Murder mystery, but not.
I like it.
Yeah. Courtney, you and I would not be sitting close together at all.
No.
I'd be so far away.
But that's fun.
Who would I be with? I would be with Chance.
Oh,
And
yeah.
maybe Damien.
Oh,
I'd be by Spencer.
Wait, what the fuck?
Lucky.
I'd be
and Trevor.
I'd be my.
You'd be the AAA.
I'd be by
by
Amanda and
Amanda.
Angela, my AAA.
Ooh,
Yep.
AAA would be
AAA.
there.
A
That's a great
smosh
table.
wedding.
Chance, Courtney,
Don't ever do that.
Damien,
Sure.
Bailey.
Let's make
Tommy-
this. Let's
Tommy
make
would
this
be-
the video.
Tommy would be close to Spencer and I.
Let's just build the smosh table assignment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody
someone
will.
out there
Someone
designed
will.
this.
Someone will make it.
I
Wanna be in the middle.
remember planning an event similar to this where I thought a version of seating with some mingling involved would be fun. But it seemed like at the end of the day, people preferred just be with the people they
Yeah.
knew. Because, you know, people are anxious and like to be with their friends.
Exactly.
You're also stuck there, kinda.
Yeah.
Weddings are designed also, I mean, not designed, but like they're a great opportunity for a family to get together. So you kind of remove that
Yeah.
element.
It's like a reunion usually.
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's also particularly cruel to separate the plus ones.
Oh, that's rough.
So messed up.
Like you came with somebody to this wedding, and then
To
you're
be
like,
there with
have
them.
fun with the steak, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because weddings, like, plus ones to a wedding, it's kind of like a romantic thing. People, like, see it as like, hey, will you go to this wedding with me? And you're like, oh, so we're in a rom-com now.
Yeah.
Like, and then you show up and then you can't sit with them. But that's also the funny scene in the rom-com where you like, I guess I'm stuck with these weird people. And then you
Yes.
see the date across the place being funny with the other people and you're like, he's really great, isn't he? And then eventually,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
Really
later.
cool, huh?
Yeah. I think he's gonna be the one.
Too bad his name starts with a Too bad his name starts with a Z.
Xander.
Xander!
That's an X.
They spelled Caitlin with a K.
Xylophone.
We have comments here. Someone said this person loves an icebreaker at a professional meeting.
Icebreakers mentioned.
Someone said, I'll do you one better. I once was at a wedding where at one point all the guests had to form 2 circles, one inside the other, so you would face another guest. Every couple then had to hold each other's hand, and everyone sang a little song about how happy they were that the other person was here today. And then the inner circle rotated, so you had to do the exact same thing with a new person. And
Okay.
again and again and
No.
again.
It's
What are
not
we
summer
doing?
camp.
That's a cult.
No. See, that's not fun.
I'm like,
happy
please.
you are here.
I love how
I'm so
I love how I
I forgot about the
immediately
song. I was like, hello?
I love how I immediately know that was a dry wedding. Like I'm like, that was a dry
Oh,
wedding.
yeah.
That you're
Or-
not doing that shit when you're
Or
drunk.
they were all so
Or they're
stoned.
hammered. And that was not in the plan. They
just
all
started doing it.
collectively did it.
So happy.
Guys, the Tito's is telling us to do this.
I'm so happy.
Someone said, why on earth would anyone do this? Laziness and lack of emotional intelligence is my guess. OP said not laziness and not ill intentions.
Yeah.
That was
this
definitely
OP's
his
wedding.
I think this was OP's wedding, yeah.
Not laziness and not ill intentions. I think the groom genuinely thought it was a fun way to get all the different people he and the bride cared about to
I
meet
think
each
the
other.
groom
He
was
was the
really
most
smart.
and
the groom
I think the groom was
who's-
really handsome.
Who's really hot and has a huge by the way. I think it was his. I think it was a great.
Yeah,
intro.
yeah.
Hi, Hayes World.
Just completely out of left field to these comments.
We're
I
like-
think the groom is packing. So
Just so you know, I got that sense.
they're like, great, but the alphabetical thing.
Yeah.
So the alphabetical thing was weird, though. It's like,
Oh, yeah, no, that was
only someone who's packing heat can do that. Okay. Someone else said, if my wife and I went to a wedding with this BS, then we would just ignore the seating chart and sit together.
Yeah.
OP said, we did. Smiling face. Okay, so it didn't matter.
Huh. We did smiley face.
We did smile.
We did smiling face. This was OP's wedding.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was your f***ing wedding. You
Yeah,
didn't-
OP, we know.
You abandoned the seating chart because you were up at the altar.
You wanted to put a post on wedding shaming to see that everybody thought your idea was actually amazing, that they weren't going to shame it.
and it didn't work.
Not slipping past us.
That's right. F*** you, next story. Just kidding. I hope it was a lovely ceremony.
If I did go to a wedding, I think I'm the type that if I went to a wedding and it was seated that way, which is so absurd and chaotic, I don't think I'd be mad about it. I'd be like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would get mad if it was designed in a way like very intentionally that also split people up. This was just a pure chaos move.
I think
I'd like a break in the simulation moment.
Yeah,
When you
it
break
feels
the
that way.
simulation,
I
you're like,
don't.
what even is seating?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Your Audis come out.
I'm an introvert. I don't want to talk to people. Don't fucking put me with people I'm not going to want to talk to for the rest of the night. I would not respect the seating arrangement. If I'm coming to a wedding with someone, I'm sitting next to that person, and that's on period.
Your outies are out, the innies are in,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
innies are.
They're like,
Wake up.
I'm here.
They're like, all right, your seating chart, you'll find your name on a table. There will also be another name on the table. That is your target.
Find them.
Find
like
them,
that.
kill them. They're searching for you
Yes.
too.
Where's
They're
the gun?
packing
The
heat.
groom
The groom, only the groom has a gun.
has a big gun.
Okay, we must
we
move
must
on.
move on.
Okay.
This episode of Reddit Stories is sponsored by Wayfair. I'll be honest with y'all, my home office setup is looking a little sad. I've been looking for a standing desk, a larger bookshelf, ergonomic desk chair, desk accessories, and the list goes on. It's time for an update, which is why I use Wayfair. Wayfair allows me to find a plethora of options, and I never feel overwhelmed because you can filter. It's fine.
Our next story comes from wedding shaming. My cousin faked her own wedding to get money and gifts.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
I mean,
That's
I get it.
so bad.
Gosh, that's
I
just
can't
so,
even take it.
Horrible.
That's just so wrong.
Pranking
So
about
bad.
being married is horrible.
Like what? Did she like save the dates and stuff? That's awful.
did she
what
do
a-
it on April Fool's Day?
What a bastard.
That's the worst of it.
What a huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Not for
you read
the
the title
Kubak
correctly. This
Rattler.
happened almost 20 years ago and is still talked about amongst my family.
I
My
already
cousin
have
declared
it.
to all of us that she met this great man. 6 months or so later, they were expected to be married. Now, my cousin had lucked out because my mom and aunts agreed to prepare all
what
of the
the
food.
fuck?
The wedding venue.
The chance of me getting the same Kuva that I already have is crazy. I already have this one, and there's so many Kuva weapons. But there was like a weird glitch. I couldn't see the weapon. I literally could not see the weapon, so I just... Oh, that's so bad. That's actually annoying. There's so many other cool weapons out there that I don't have, and I end up having to do the bullshit that is having to fight a fucking Kuva Lich for a weapon that I already have, which means that instead of vanquishing it, I'm gonna have to convert it. Fuck you! Oh, that is actually kidding.
Was at my uncle's house, not her dad. He has a huge amount of
Ugh.
land, so the ceremony was set up outside with chairs, and there were tents put up for the reception and the food. My mom's side of the family is big. We have people all over the country and some even overseas. So we had over 100 people who agreed to travel far and yonder, rent cars, and get hotels in order to attend this wedding.
Oof.
See, I didn't do that.
The morning of, my cousin, the bride, was acting so sketchy. She was so reluctant to get ready. She kept taking off her gown and putting on casual clothing. We were all so confused. We thought she had cold feet. Meanwhile, my mom and aunts were sweltering in the kitchen preparing all of this food for all these people. Someone noticed she kept making trips to her car and would come back to the house. But we were all so busy setting everything up that we didn't focus on it too hard. What made matters worse, the groom was nowhere to be found. People kept telling her to call him. She did, and apparently it kept going straight to voicemail. Guests are arriving, preparations are being made, and the groom isn't here for his wedding? We are questioning her and asking her what the hell is going on, and she says he had a meeting yesterday in New York, but he was supposed to come back last night but didn't, making it seem like he stood her up. Instantly, we deflated because we could tell that she was lying. She went outside for a moment. My aunt took her phone and looked at her call history. She never called him once. We all started screaming, wondering what the hell is she trying to pull here. My aunt calls him and he picks up. She asks him where he is. He says, I'm in New York for business. She's questioning him. How are you on business the day of your wedding? I'm sure none of you are surprised by the fact that he had no idea there was a wedding, let alone a wedding he was supposed to be getting married in. He was in shock and couldn't believe my cousin did all of this.
Bruh.
But he said he never proposed to her and planned to be away this weekend, and she knew that. We all go outside to confront her, and she's gone in the wind.
Gone in the wind. Gone in the wind.
She's gone in the wind. Those trips to the car she was taking, we found out later from her son she was taking gifts and money off the table as they arrived and stowing them in her car. My uncle said when she came outside she tried to grab more, but he stopped her from grabbing them so soon because it looked tacky, not having any idea that was the whole point for this entire charade. He made a joke later that night. Well, guess this was just another family reunion. Moments after that, people were just going back and forth about all the money they spent. My mom spent over $700 on groceries for the wedding, $300 renting a car, and money for a hotel. My dress was, I don't even remember how much, from David's bridal. I was her flower girl who never got to do her job. Whenever I share this story with people, they
that's
find
crazy.
it insane. I absolutely agree. But looking back on it, it kind of makes me chuckle at how ridiculous it is.
It is.
She still very much is the black sheep of the family. Unfortunately, this is not the worst thing she's done at our expense.
Unfortunately.
Whoa.
This
Y'all
isn't the
still talk
worst.
to her? Like, how did she show back up?
That's
How do you
wild.
show back up after that?
That's wild. I, for some reason, thought it was gonna be like a heist and her and the boyfriend did it together, but no, he was none the wiser.
No, he had a meeting in New York.
And she was gone in the wind.
It's so sad to
that's
think
actually
about
crazy.
all the stuff that she did wrong. Like,
Yeah.
incredibly inappropriate for her to just involve her family overall.
What a terrible heist. Rob a bank. Like, at least rob someone you're not going to see again.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, wow, you
Rubber
don't care about your
band?
family at all.
At
Oh,
all.
I have to go
At all.
first.
I get infuriated when people do bad things. I get really mad when they do them really stupidly, because I'm like, not only are you doing a bad thing, you're also insulting everyone's
You're
intelligence.
doing it badly,
Right.
stupidly.
You're doing it badly and stupidly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you're trying to get free gifts and money, so you staged a wedding
just-
with your entire family there
That's wild.
to rob your family, and just leave. I'm like, you okay?
But she
I
kind of
hope
pulled
those
it
gifts
off.
I hope those gifts and money were worth losing your entire. She didn't lose her entire family.
They're back.
They were fine. She showed up to Thanksgiving and she was like, "Hey."
Yeah.
That
And they were
was
like,
crazy.
hey, that wasn't okay.
She's like, "I'm sorry."
This is the last time she's ever gonna see them. Like, it's truly like, I would never, like, how could you do that with ever any inkling that you might see them again?
Yeah. It seems like they don't care. That's just attached to her
And
lore.
it's not even her worst
And this
offense.
family seems very forgiving. They're like,
Yeah.
I spent $700. Well, that's not even the worst thing she's did.
I know. I'm shocked. Like
Yeah.
they were like willing to go this far. Like
What was her name?
I'm shocked they have any trust for her.
Did she have a name?
No.
Okay, we'll give her
Cousin.
name. We're gonna name Caitlin. Oh, there, classic Caitlin.
Classic Caitlyn.
OP did comment other offenses. Yeah. Worse offenses. To name some, she's taken scholarship money for college from her son and used it for her own benefit. He never ended up going to college. She stole Social Security checks from my aunt with dementia, who is in her care and has gotten involved with grimy people just to make money. Why are you talking?
Okay. Well, there you go. Those
Why
are
are you
words.
talking
She's a
this person.
scammer. She's a famously known scammer and her family.
Wow.
Holy crap! How did they fall for the wedding?
Wow.
She has a kid.
I'm just.
This is like old school.
Yeah. Like I'm having a hard
Like,
time.
hey,
not
I'm
being
good for the
impressed.
money. Come on. Just need to borrow a couple thousand.
She makes you look like a
A
pastor.
saint.
You gotta up your game.
I did nothing wrong.
You got zero money out of all
She's
your
an honest
pranks.
woman.
You did it for the love of the game.
No, honestly, I'm having a hard time not being impressed. This is.
This
she
is
pulled
insane,
off a lot.
though.
Awful
Like, I'm
person.
sorry. This
Terrible.
is
Kind
crazy.
of cool,
Like,
but
yeah,
awful.
like
No, robbing your children, robbing your aunt with dementia.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Objectively
you're
terrible.
The worst kind of thief.
Horrific. And the fact that her family is still keeping her around, it's really sad.
Are they though?
so
She's just
I
inviting
know.
herself.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
come on.
Like
well,
at
maybe
that
because
point.
the son's in college now, so she's like,
Well, the son
Grown.
He
can't.
can't go to college because
Well,
she took
but-
the scholarship money.
okay, but
Yeah.
they said he never ended up going to
He
college.
never
so that
going
means
to college.
this person is not just like a girl in her early 20s getting a little cash, getting it back. Like, this is a grown woman
Yeah.
doing this stuff.
And she's just continued to do this.
Mm-hmm,
That sucks.
I wonder if
Yeah.
the guy left her after that.
Someone commented, is the groom or did he leave her after that stunt? OP said, luckily he ended things very quickly after that. So at least he had the sense
She
to...
was probably taking money from him too.
Yeah.
Someone said, so a whole wedding was planned without anyone really knowing the groom, meeting his parents or anything like that? Someone said, due to living in different cities, my mom and sisters-in-law didn't meet until the wedding day. It is rare, but it happens. OP said, like I said, we have family from all over and don't live close. A lot of us have never even met the man, let alone knew what he looked like. My cousin's dating history is pretty terrible in itself, so we weren't surprised that she agreed to get married shortly after meeting him. But you're entitled to believe what you want. Lastly, someone said, love Granddad well, at least we had a family reunion.
Yeah.
That's true. That's an
It's like,
upside.
it
That's
became
true,
an
the-
impromptu family reunion with food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got to collectively
Well,
like
guess
shit
this
on
was
Caitlyn.
just another family reunion.
We love a common enemy.
Yes,
my
she's doing them a
God.
favor.
Jesus.
She actually might be a saint, actually.
Yeah. Honestly, not the asshole.
Honestly, best person we've ever heard.
Wow. I'm just picturing her like with like a silk scarf around her hair and
Whoa.
it's flowing in the wind and she's driving away on the convertible and there's like a blender in the passenger seat.
Yeah, like
she's
that's what I
gone
mean.
in
Like
the wind.
a bad thief
Gone in
of
the
like you
wind.
didn't even get good shit out of this really. Like
She got a blender.
you could have gotten like
More.
you could be a better thief.
Right.
Like she's like Robin Hood, except she just steals from her family and gives it to herself.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to think of like life events that you can fake and get more money out of. Not for me.
Sweet 16.
Do you think anyone's ever faked their own death and gotten their own life insurance money?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
People do it all the time. They drive the car off the cliff, leave the driver's license in the car,
But then how do they pick up the life insurance money? Because they're dead.
pretend the call be their mom.
They have like
really big
a.
trench
This is his mom, and I really need that money.
Yeah.
My son is gone in the wind. Can I collect his
and he's
money?
packing.
And he's
And he's packing.
Just
penis.
want to make sure you know that.
I just need you to know that. All right, that's gonna be hard to top. That was a crazy one. All right,
Caitlyn.
our next story. This comes from Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Am I the asshole for having a no ring, no bring wedding?
Huh? No wing, no bling?
No wing, no,
No
wing.
wing, no
Oh, I know this. I think
You've
I know
heard of this?
I think it's if you're not married to your plus one, they can't be there.
Huh?
Oh, I've never heard of that.
That
No
is
ring, no bring. I
crazy.
think
That's
what it sounds
crazy.
like.
Hotline,
hell?
hotline bring.
I loved it. I
I'm
loved
in
it.
a weird place
Okay.
today, guys.
This is a great discussion to have, so I can't wait to hear the story.
No ring, no bring wedding. What? Okay.
Welcome to Weeding Wedded Stories.
All
No
right.
wing, no bling.
No wing, no wing.
In the wind. Gone in the wind.
Using a throwaway account for this. I'm a 32-year-old woman getting married to my fiance, a 35-year-old man, next summer. We've been together since this January, which might seem sudden, but have been living together since Easter, and both know that this is the relationship we want to be in forever. This was posted in November, so they've been living together since Easter, so half a year maybe.
I am the last of my core friend group to get married and have, playfully of course, been teased about being the last one standing since the second to last friend got married last year. That, along with being the youngest sibling and youngest cousin, means that there is no one important in my life who isn't already married or engaged. When discussing wedding plans originally, and in line with our budget and venue size, we realized quite quickly that we wouldn't be able to have many, if any, plus ones. To me, a plus one is a friend of a friend or unmarried / not engaged partner. From everything I knew about my fiance's friends that I'd met, they were all married, and there is one couple engaged to be married next spring. He had often mentioned a friend, a 33-year-old man, who lived at the other end of the country, and his partner, 29-year-old woman. I clarified they were not married or engaged, and so only included the friend on the invite. What my fiance failed to tell me in advance was that this couple have been together for 10 years and will never get married due to some kind of trauma that the girlfriend has from her parents' marriage growing up. Given the no plus one rule, unfortunately, I couldn't make an exception for this once I was made aware. I was contacted by the wife of my fiance's best man to ask why this friend and girlfriend were the only couple to not be invited together, and despite explaining the above, she thinks I could have been more flexible. My fiance is concerned that his friend won't attend the wedding. We are close to the RSVP deadline, and we haven't yet had his response. But my own friends don't see an issue with the no ring, no bring as a rule, given how expensive weddings can be, especially with guests I don't really know. I personally just don't want to make things awkward at my fiance's friend's wedding in the spring, as we have been told this couple will be attending. Okay. It's like, I made this rule, and I can't, I'm sorry, I can't break this rule.
Bad
It's like,
for one person?
it's your wedding. Do whatever the hell you want.
Totally, totally. This is a clear indication of the concept of like keeping something just because it's a rule or a ritual or a tradition, when it's like there's exceptions, there's outliers, like there are reasons to break this made up rule that you made up.
Yeah, like the fact that these people have been together for over 10 years, like, and because they haven't assumed a traditional role of their relationship, they like, I'd be like, dude, there's an imaginary ring, like they've been together 10 times longer than you guys have, if that. So like, that's very silly to, even though the RSVP deadline has not happened, like I thought like, oh, it's too late and like literally the wedding's today. But it's like, no, there's time and you're just choosing to, that just feels very black and white and not fair.
It's like you're putting so much value on this concept of marriage, and the ring is so big, when it's like, I think when people are trying to use that rule, usually it's to signify a strength in relationship and a commitment. And I get the idea of like, oh, we want people at the wedding who like will probably stick around in our lives. Like eventually they'll get married, or like we'll see them down the line at maybe their wedding, like that kind of thing. But to strictly just be like, if you don't have a ring, then you don't come into the wedding, like that feels strange.
It's bullshit. She's trying to remove any responsibility by acting like, oh, this rule was placed upon me. It's like, you made it a fun rule because you thought it would be in line with everything you were already gonna do. Turns out that's not the case. You're gonna exclude one couple. Just let them come and call all your friends who aren't married and say like, hey, here's the number that can attend. So like, I had to, in order to get everybody, I can't have plus ones for all of you.
I personally think,
cool.
I think that they're just super into the marketing idea of no ring, no bring, when it's like, clearly she wasn't saying no plus ones unless you have a ring. It sounds like she was checking if people were engaged or not, married or not. It was like, okay, they're not. Okay, I'm only gonna put his name on the invite then. So it's not even like oh, and bring a plus one. It's like she's inviting people by name. It's not like a casual, you can't have a plus one. Like, it's just gymnastics at that point.
Like fixated on the expression for some reason. Like they like that idea of it.
It's really silly. The verdict is asshole.
But of course.
I also, lastly, I'll say is like, she's talking a lot about her experience and why this rule is like funny for her. We're not hearing much about the groom, and it sounds like she's excluding the groom's friends. It's sounding selfish to me.
Seems a little personal.
Comments. As someone who had been single for so long, you would think she would be more empathetic to unmarried people. She should know better. You're the asshole. Someone said, you're the asshole. I'm sorry, I thought you and your husband were getting married. Why is everything about you? Oh, unfortunately, I couldn't make an exception.
out of here. It's your husband's wedding too, and if he's upset or concerned that his friend can't or won't attend, then why are you the only one that gets a say in the matter? Sounds like you and your friend group put far too much value on a ring. Someone said, easy fix. Invite her separately. I totally get that you don't want people bringing dates just to make up the numbers, but 10 years is a long-term relationship, longer than a lot of marriages. If it's important to your future hubby to have his friend there, then make this one exception. Marriage is about compromise. Who all else is pressuring you for plus ones? This sounds like a non-issue. Invite their long-term partner and be done with it. No one else knows the exact nature of everyone who is invited's relationship. You are impacting your future husband's friendships. You're the asshole.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I say too is like, I think whenever we read stories around weddings and choices made within the wedding, you can't treat it as an isolated choice. Like, it is a statement toward that relationship. Like, that choice is a message in a lot of ways. Like, a lot of choices about weddings are a message. And it's sad that the groom's close friend is maybe not going to go because they care about their partner. Like, they might have been with their partner longer than they knew this friend. Like,
Definitely.
that's, it's just selfish.
I agree. I think it definitely feels like an individual choice. And it's what I was going to say earlier that feels peculiar is the way that she described her relationship to marriage in the beginning of the post, talking about how no one pretty much important in her life is unmarried, which I found kind of strange.
She did declare, like, hey, I got teased about being the last one, so.
Yeah.
As that top comment points out, it's like, hey, like, you know what it feels like. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's almost like she
Literally,
wants to turn it around and, like, give some shame to other people now that she's, like, crossing the finish line.
It kind of reminds me of something that I struggle with a little bit, and I feel like in LA this is common, of people who are so dedicated to an aesthetic that they're willing to, like, ruin an event. You know, it's like, no, this is the theme, like, this is the thing. And it's like, hey, man, like, due to the, like, what you want the optics of it to be, you're making it a bad time.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, she's putting this weird rule on this that is gonna ruin it.
It's definitely something deeper, I think.
Yeah,
Knowing
going
the
on.
idea that the relationship that she has to marriage, this expression, no ring, no bring, I think it is some sort of like underlying feeling that she has about it, which again makes sense, but it's important to dissect and make an exception.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Update.
No update.
Save the date?
Save the date. Gone with the Wind update. Gone in the Wind.
Gone in the
Gone.
wind.
I see. I said it properly that time.
All right.
Well, good luck to them.
Yeah.
Whatever happiness to you two.
Yeah, I hope you're happy.
This episode of Reddit Stories is also sponsored by Hungry Root. You're looking at a man whose groceries were planned and delivered to his door this week. You're looking at a man whose groceries hit every single one of his health goals and dietary preferences. You're also looking at a man whose groceries all came in under his current budget. You're looking at a man who uses Hungry Root. Hungry Root has it all. It makes sure to offer a variety of foods like snacks, supplemental meals, salad kits, and kids' meals, along with making sure the food is made of high-quality ingredients. They source only high-quality meat and seafood with no hormones or antibiotics, offer organic produce and non-GMO options, and carry trusted healthy brands. I ordered the Barnana Organic Dark Chocolate Banana Bites from Hungry Root, and they were so good. And that was just one of the things that came in the box. Everything was absolutely delicious. I was amazed at how many options. You're going to love Hungry Root. Can you tell this was written by Angela?
This comes from Wedding Shaming. Best man speech was incredibly insulting to the couple.
Oh boy.
Oh, best man.
We love a horrible best man.
Oh my God, yeah. For those of you that don't know me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yo, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this guy's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I was a guest at a wedding. Knew both the groom and the bride before they started dating, and they are both very lovely/kind people. The groom's family had an attitude of, it's about time, having seen the groom date people, party in the city, etc. He was not old by any means, early/mid-30s. The best man was the groom's brother, and his speech still lives rent-free in my head. He got up and started off with some jabs about typical family/brother/athletic banter, and then turned to the couple. He goes on to explain that their relationship is similar to how the groom shops at IKEA. You go through the store, so many options. What about that one? What about this one? Can't make up his mind, so you keep moving, and eventually you get to the warehouse area where you pick up the parts, and then right before the checkout line, you look to your left and see the return/incomplete bin and grab something out of there right before checking out. He chuckles at this point, and the entire audience is silent except for someone who audibly says, "What the f?"
That would be Spencer.
And then someone came to grab the mic away from him as he was raising a glass to the couple. His own brother roasted him and her, comparing her to the last possible option, broken or damaged. At one point, a family member of the bride had to be restrained from a fight. I think it was her cousin/friend, not sure. The buffet line was super awkward right after that, and everyone was talking about it for the rest of the night. Luckily, the couple brushed it off and didn't let it dominate the night. I would have been out for blood, but they kept it classy. A distant relative said, "I've been going to weddings my entire life. Ain't nothing as bad as that crap." Woof.
Okay, I couldn't even grasp what the best man was saying.
So, yeah, he was saying you go through IKEA, like you see everything, you're
shopping, you're looking at options.
and then right before you check out at IKEA, there's the broken bullshit stuff.
Right,
That's
right.
really cheap, and you just grab it right before you check out.
I know what's so crazy is I'm like, oh, so what are you? So he's checking out with some. So I have notes.
It's
for
a bad,
best man.
it's also
It's like,
a
oh,
bad.
so you found something great and you're checking out, but also you found something lost and damaged in this other section.
Yeah.
It doesn't even work.
Unfunny, bad writing.
Yeah, like if you're gonna insult someone, at least have it be like a good analogy,
Yes.
right?
Make it juicier.
Yeah, this was dumb
Yeah.
and also mean.
And your brother? That is heartbreaking.
Was he drunk? Was he drunk, Shane?
It sounds a little planned, though. It was
No,
actually
that's a
too.
whole
It
script.
was too good to be like. He might have been drunk, but I think he kind of thought about this before he was drunk.
You think he thought he was gonna eat?
I think he thought like, this is awesome.
Was he gonna eat?
It's well. I mean, look, not reading that hard into it. It is objectifying too. Like the way he's talking about like.
Well,
I'm like, I
yes.
think I know what this guy thinks about women, just based on how he's talking about women being things that you go through IKEA and just grab, whatever.
Even just the idea of shopping.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Hello?
Yeah. Like he
So-
could pick whatever he wanted, and he chose that
I thought-
broken bullshit.
And I thought
God.
the speech was gonna go and then he looked left and he saw a gorgeous, juicy, shiny hot dog at the food court.
And wouldn't
And
we
that's
all
huge.
love that?
And you actually, yeah.
And wouldn't
and
we all
you're-
enjoy that more?
Yeah.
And that joke is gone in the wind.
It would have been. That
I
would have
think
been
you guys
better.
need to get a writer's room.
Yes.
You and the groom.
Let's
the
workshop
bride.
that.
I don't want to
Yeah.
work with this groom, the best man.
You can
This
punch him
man,
up.
I can punch him. Punch him
It is
up.
out of all the wedding speeches I've heard on Reddit stories, that's definitely in the top 3.
That's awful.
And it's not even well constructed.
No, it's poorly written.
The couple is. I'm very impressed by
strong.
the couple.
Yeah, I feel like they're
them
like-
being classy. Wow. I don't know if I don't know.
I also got to give mad props to the person who in the back just, what the f?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I just hear that
Great.
right?
Someone needs to
Love
do that.
that.
I think the couple probably were like, well, everyone got to react for us, and maybe they weren't surprised by this
Yeah.
brother. You know,
Yeah.
you never
People
know.
were in their corner.
Totally. And it does he did his own
He
shame.
was the best man. I mean,
Best
damn.
man and brother.
Best man is
Right.
crazy.
So the brother had to have at least had some respect
Well,
for him.
I think
or felt
some-
pressured.
Sometimes it depends on where it comes from. The decisions for a wedding. It's like, well, I have to make my brother my best man because he's my brother.
True. A lot of people do it out of obligation, just
There's-
because you're a
Yeah.
sibling.
There's reasons.
Oof. Comments.
never be
Everyone
needed.
wants to be the funny man. In reality, most people should simply be a little sentimental and a lot concise. Wedding speeches aren't your opportunity to be a stand-up comedian. Say something nice about the groom. Say something nice about the bride. Say something nice about them as a couple. Toast and put the microphone down. Nothing more is needed. 4,000 upvotes. Someone said, I remember one story here, as in on Reddit, where the maid of honor, a childhood friend of the bride, decided to regale the guests by sharing how, when she'd sleep over at the bride's house as kids, they'd go out into the yard late at night and poop. In the morning, father of the bride would find it and blame the dog. So, she concluded with a sparkly smile, now you know it was us all along. By this point, the bride's face could not have been deeper in her palms.
That's an awesome story.
That's a great story.
I would rather the best man take a shit on the floor than say that to the couple.
You can pick up the shit and toss it at me in my white dress, but don't do that.
But don't call me a piece of furniture.
Someone said, my husband has horrible social anxiety and was the best man at his best friend's wedding. He was dreading the toast and went last. After everyone had given their long, heartfelt, sometimes funny, sometimes awkward toasts, people were ready for cake and dancing. He stood up and just said, I'm so happy for you too. I love you guys. It was perfect.
Aww.
Someone said, best man sucks, but kudos to the person who said, what the and to the mic confiscator. I've read so many stories of situations in which people were too stunned to call out the asshole behavior.
Yeah.
Someone said, to be generous, I get that he was maybe trying to say, hey, my brother found something he wasn't expecting at the last minute, but not the right comparison. A friend went to a wedding once when the best man said, you know, I'm happy for them. She seems fine. That was apparently not what the best man had meant to say, but he got stage fright and totally blanked on his speech. Bride and groom still gave him a hard time. Lastly, someone said, what if the bride had just left? Being compared with damaged things picked up as the last option is not what you want to hear on your day.
No.
Wow.
He took us on a journey.
He took us on a really bad journey. Nobody even wants to go through IKEA on a good day.
Yeah, like IKEA?
What? IKEA is fine.
I like IKEA for like the first half, and then it feels like a movie that goes on too long where I'm like, all right.
Yes.
Oh, we're bringing up rooms that I forgot about. I'm like,
yeah.
This
I haven't
makes
been
me
in
think
IKEA
too,
in
like
so
how much of a
I
wedding
miss
is
IKEA.
just what we do because it's what other people do? Like, do we need the maid of honor and the best man speeches? Do we need like
need any of it,
certain
man.
things? You
it
know,
can be whatever you want.
When we did like our big family celebration, we chose to each do a speech, and then we were like, okay, and then we'll just do no speeches, just so it's fair to everyone. And sometimes I look back and I wish, like, what if I just let the mic get passed around? Like, what would people have said? Just like, because it could be funny. Like, what do people, I don't know, but also you might hear something you never wish you had heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, we chose of like, we will thank everyone for being there, and like, we don't want anybody to feel left out.
What I think about though is like, how many times I hear about like when people have these opportunities for speeches and stuff that's like, don't try to be funny. Like it's just, it's like, yeah, if there's something that's a really sentimental, funny joke, sure, but I'm like, the amount of times that people go for the funny thing and it's insulting, because it's selfish. It's like, oh, are you trying to get a laugh?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to make that person feel special? Like when you're giving a speech, especially at a wedding, the point is to give the spotlight.
Yeah.
Which is kind of opposite in so many other situations where you're giving speeches, because maybe it's like, oh, you want an award, or like you're you know, like maybe a graduation thing. But this is a very unique one where you're not trying to have the spotlight.
And the easiest comedy is just shitting on another person.
Right.
It's the lowest common denominator.
And it's like wedding jokes or marriage jokes. I feel like they are originally so deep-rooted in just like domestic issues and just like the old ball and chain, me old whatever, like
literally.
me old.
With those speeches too, I find it so funny. I've gone to a handful of weddings where people, and you know, with the right amount of taste, you can do it, but a lot of people also choose to go up there and make jokes about them being single.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like, once again, it's like you're taking the spotlight away. You're talking about yourself. Like, it's not, like, yes, if I'm a guest at a wedding where I don't know anybody, I'm entertained by it all.
Yeah.
Right.
But truthfully,
skin in
it's
the
like,
game.
if you're there and this is someone you care about and they're getting married, like, this is kind of almost more of an opportunity to talk directly to them and be like, this is a core memory. Like, what do I want you to remember forever?
Totally true. Huge
Like,
day for them.
instead of thinking about like, I'm in front of all these people, it's like, no, you're kind of on the spot for your friend right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just you and them, baby.
Yeah.
You and them.
That's sweet.
Our next one comes from wedding shaming. Another wedding shaming story. They want my daughter to be a flower girl at their wedding, but I'm not invited.
Oh yeah, I
let's do the
remember. I'm pretty sure I heard that
relationships,
one.
let's do the relationships.
Break it down.
I'm pretty
Have
sure
I
I
been
heard that
eating
one.
crazy cakes? Am I off base? I really need to know. Have I been eating crazy cakes?
Am I going in the wind right now?
Am I going in the wind right now? Am I eating crazy cakes?
Am I eating crazy cakes?
Crazy cakes.
I want to be eating crazy cakes. That sounds awesome.
Hey,
Damn,
dude,
Shane.
damn.
Okay.
Damn, all
Shane.
right.
Fuck,
Come
Shane
on.
wants that crazy cake.
I go into Susie. I go to what Susie cakes. I'm like, do you guys have any crazy cakes? They're like, come to the back.
Yeah. They're like, dude, you're the one that reads Reddit stories.
You read Reddit stories? I'm like,
Just the cakes, man.
just the cakes. Just show me the cakes. Becky is someone I have known for many years. We're in the same social circle, more like friends of friends, but we're not super close. It's really more like an acquaintance I run into from time to time. I do see them and hang out with them at gatherings, probably 3 to 4 times per year, but I've never been to their house nor them to mine.
What the-
I'm a single parent to an 11-year-old girl, and I received a call from Becky, who has never called me in her life before this, asking if my daughter would do the honor of being a flower girl because there are no other young kids in her family. Side note, my daughter would eat that up. She'd love to be a flower girl. I asked for the wedding date and where it was, and she told me that it was at a winery in the middle of nowhere, almost 2 hours driving from where we live. But she also said that it's an extremely intimate wedding for family and a few very close friends. And unfortunately, there wouldn't be room for me at either the ceremony or reception. I'm sure you can understand.
Okay.
I told her I'd have to look into it and call her back because honestly, I was too stunned to reply. Listen, I have zero problems not being invited to anyone's wedding. You do you and your day, no problem. But let me get this straight. Becky wants me to spend the time and money on getting a flower girl dress and shoes, drive my kid 2 hours away to a winery in the middle of nowhere, and drop her off unsupervised with a bunch of adults. And I should do what? Wait in the car? Wait down the road? Wait in the bathroom? Wait in the kitchen with the caterers? LOL. There isn't even a cafe within a 30-minute drive. Am I off base thinking this is just totally bonkers?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy cakes.
Totally bonkers.
FBI, open up.
Yeah, I'm like, you're sketchy, dude.
Yes, can you send your child to this winery in the middle of nowhere, unsupervised, for us? Like, what?
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
It's actually
sounds
like
very
it's like
Jeffrey
gross.
Epstein.
Like,
It's
it's like
weird.
we don't
Like,
have kids here. Let me
hello?
take yours.
Let me
dropping off
Yeah, your 11-year-old is gonna be alone here with a bunch of adults they don't know.
at a winery where
At
they're
a winery.
drinking.
Yeah, this is atrocious.
No, that's awful.
They want to cast a flower girl for a wedding and not even have a chaperone for this child. It's a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're making IKEA man look really good right now.
Truly, truly. A flower girl doesn't have to be a child.
This
Let me
is
just say.
Literally.
I think it could be a sleigh.
honestly, no. Get the oldest person there. That's the epic move.
Hot.
That's
That's gorgeous.
awesome.
Have her in a goddess wrap fabric, and the flowers are not in a little basket. It's in the Fruit of the Loom baskets, and she's like holding it under the arm. And she's like cornucopia, dude. She's and so gorgeous.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do you one better. Get a Roomba. Let it just roll down.
It's gonna suck them up, Shane. It's gonna suck the flowers up.
A reverse flower girl.
Reverse, yeah, to hit the other
Reverse
switch.
flower girl that eats them up.
And then you know what they
It would
you
eat
know
them
what-
up.
It
You know
eat
what
them
up.
Roombas use? You know what Roombas use to do that?
What?
Sucking air. Those flowers will be gone in the wind.
It uses wind. No, I loved it.
So thank you guys.
A beat, an unbeat clap.
No, this is someone who I think has just maybe not been around kids in a long time.
This is creepy
No.
as
They don't understand
hell.
how kids work. They're just like, yeah, can we just grab that kid? Just have him,
They're like,
Give us
my
your kid for a
dream
few
wedding
hours.
has
just
a
let that kid just run around.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll give him
How
some
about-
wine.
Yeah.
There's so many weddings with no flower girl. Like literally,
No.
if the child isn't significant, they're like it's a really intimate wedding, except for this strange child
Yeah.
who will be throwing plants.
They're calling
dream.
up. They're calling up someone they talk to 3 times a year. They're going, yo,
Yeah.
can I borrow your kid for my wedding?
Yes.
Absolutely
Can't
not.
come.
I'm actually thinking about that now too. Like somebody that you see 3 times a year and just being like, can I have your stranger kid? I don't think I'd do it.
It's like, who are you marrying? And she's like, oh, my husband's name is William Afton. Just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Who's William
no,
Afton?
FNAF. It's FNAF.
FNAF.
no, yeah. No.
I'm like, yeah, okay, if my daughter wears a body cam,
No.
I'm not like that is
Down the
so
aisle.
that is so beyond weird. I'm reporting you. I'm recording you with my child's body cam.
Yes.
Comments, you're right. This is bonkers. I'd be saying no matter how much she would love being a flower girl. I would not be leaving my 11-year-old daughter alone with a bunch of people she didn't know who would be drinking. 7,000 upvotes.
Think about how scary that is too down the aisle. Like
Yeah.
just the flower girl being
Yeah.
like,
I don't know
They
anyone.
don't know. I mean, she said her daughter would be cool with it. But the person asking does not know anything about this daughter. They're just like, yeah, random kid.
yeah.
Come on. Like,
Absolutely
Of
not.
course, like, if I would never want to put a kid in that situation.
No, and I'm sure too the mom is speaking in a way of like she would love to be the flower girl surrounded by maybe her relatives, surrounded
Yeah.
by like people that she knows and is comfortable with, but put her in like a strange environment and she's probably like, why am I putting flowers on the ground right now?
But also, like, not even having supervision. Like, 11 is not even old enough to babysit a younger sibling when the parents are away.
Right.
Like, that
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
11's
like,
arguably like kind of the worst age to be stuck at a wedding by yourself too. Because you're not like a little tiny kid that doesn't like.
Know what's
You're
happening.
11. You're definitely like, what the hell am I doing at this wedding?
Yeah.
But you're
Right.
also like not a teenager where you're like I don't know. That would suck.
That would suck.
I'm side-eyeing this family for the till the end of time. Like,
yeah.
I'd be like, you guys are sketchy.
are you on a list?
I like that she, I just feel like I have to make note of it. I like that she was like, let me get back to you instead of
Yeah.
just like immediately emotionally reacting and being like, hold on, am I crazy?
Yeah.
And now she has the full wherewithal, hopefully, to call back and be like, no, definitely not.
Absolutely
you guys are in the
not.
wrong.
Someone else said, it's also a red flag that the bride supposedly doesn't have anyone closer to her with kids than OP, who's an acquaintance. If they don't have any kids in their life, why would they want a random one in their wedding photos? Someone said, I think the red flag isn't that she doesn't know anyone with kids, but rather that she wants a child that she doesn't know at all to be part of her wedding for the sake of aesthetics. A child is not your prop. And yeah, obviously not knowing that kids don't just attend weddings on their own is daft. I 100% agree that the kid would be completely ignored once their duty was done. Someone else said, I would suspect OP's daughter is a beautiful child and this entitled bride wants the appearance of a picture-perfect wedding because all other possibilities are creepy or just weird.
right.
Yeah.
Someone said, your daughter is not a prop for her Instagram wedding.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She
I would
wants.
hope that that's the reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that it's the aesthetics as well. Likely, she wants like that cutie aw moment when the flower girl comes out and she wants everyone to be like amazed at it. And it's just like, you can't get that.
No.
You don't have a kid.
Update.
Let's
boy.
go! Let's go! FBI, open up! Boom, boom, boom.
We're here with the wind.
We're here in the wind.
We have the wind with us. They say you're in the building. The wind is going to speak to you now. Honey.
Honey.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry, she's in the wind.
She's
in the wind.
In the
in
wind.
the wind.
So this text message string is from a few months ago, and I'm just getting around to posting the update.
We got screenshots. We got the receipts.
We've got text messages. All right. OP writes, unfortunately, we are unavailable at that time, sending warm wishes that your wedding is everything you've dreamed of and wish you both the best in your new life together. Congratulations.
Classy.
Scot-free.
They write back, for real? 2 question marks. You're busy over a year from now? Just say you don't want to do it or are broke. Just say you don't want to do it or are a brokey, LOL. I was trying to do something nice and include your kid in my day, and you can't even be honest? So rude. I don't know why you're acting like this. OP writes back, come again? WTF? I tried to take the high road, but you had to push it. So let's get this straight. You asked me to dress up my 11-year-old child, spend time and money to drive her 2 hours away to a remote winery, and hand her off unsupervised to a group of adults she doesn't know just so she can perform in your ceremony while I checks notes, wait alone outside like the hired help. Let's call it what it is. What you are asking for is a prop, a glorified Insta accessory, not a guest, not an actual human being. I declined politely and you accuse me of being rude. What the f***?
What's rude is treating my child like a decorative accessory, a f***ing prop. And if that's not bad enough right there, but then you add acting entitled to her presence without extending even the most basic respect to her parent. The fact that you don't even see a problem with this is exactly why the answer is no.
Yeah, bitch.
Seriously, what the f*** are you thinking? You are completely delusional. Please stop texting because you can f*** right off. I won't change my mind.
And that's okay.
Okay.
My queen.
They continue to write, Reader, I have to confess that the 2 glasses of Cabernet Dragon woke up inside me.
Yes!
Hell yeah, it did.
Yes, she was drinking a
went off on a
cab.
rant. Was it my finest moment? Absolutely not. Did I say right off near the end? Yep, that was me.
Yes!
And I blame the wine and the audacity of, well, all of it. On the plus side, she never replied, and it has been months, so I assume the role of unpaid child actor went to central casting, and this episode is closed.
Wow.
Actually
shit.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah, they went to central casting, got someone who's over 18 to play younger.
Yes,
Good. Willing to try.
You know what? I am interested.
Wow.
And you can get a rush.
And I will do it.
What in the world?
That's so crazy.
To see actual texts and be like, damn, this isn't fake. Like, this someone really did this.
Saying
Or,
for real.
For real? Or like
real.
just tell me if you're a
FR.
brokey. Like who
Like,
the
there's be
talks like
so
that?
many casting directors at this wedding. This is an incredible opportunity for your daughter.
Hate that, hate that, hate that.
wow,
Okay, so she sucks.
she's awful.
Yeah.
And we love a woman who's mad after a couple glasses of wine.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Cabernet Dragon,
do.
send a link.
Do not talk
Cabernet
to any
Dragon.
woman after she said 2 glasses of wine. You're not gonna get.
No.
You wait.
No, you love me when I'm hangry.
But you hate me when I'm 2 glasses of Cabernet Dragon. You hate it.
And that's our speech.
And that's why Brent and Sydney, you guys are the best.
Mwah, 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 mwah. I'll get out of here.
Still better than the IKEA best man.
You guys are so Brett. When you went to Chili's and you ordered the triple dipper, but you only found the one. Though.
And then, but I'll always be there to finish your meals because I love you.
I love drunk speeches.
You're sitting in the crowd and you're like, okay, yay, happy for that. Yay.
I would pay money to go to a wedding where the bride and groom are giving those types of speeches to each other that are so atrocious.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, babe, you're so freaking hot. And, you know, just want to, yeah, like,
Yeah.
where she's just like, Brett,
Yeah.
I can't wait to make you pancakes every Saturday.
For sure, babe. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, babe, for
Didn't
sure.
we do a
As
tell
long
it to
as you let
laugh
me
bit
game.
of that?
Did we?
Where it's like me saying
Yes.
stupid shit and you're just like,
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's the best.
Thanks for letting me game.
Let me game with my boy.
can't wait to go to Pound
with my
Town with you
boy.
and then play Skyrim after.
She's like,
Oh my God. All right, we have to move on. Okay.
More?
Our next story comes from relationship advice. He won't dance at our f***ing wedding. I think I've found my deal breaker.
Oh.
It's a 25-year-old woman and a 30-year-old man.
Wow.
We've been together 5 years. We're engaged, planning a wedding, and he won't dance. Says he doesn't want to. He's even pushing for choosing a venue that has no capacity for dancing
What the
at
fuck?
all.
what? Capacity for
If you
dancing?
can't dance,
No
nobody
capacity for
dances.
dancing.
This stuff doesn't exist.
At our wedding, I know I'm meant to offer a backstory about our relationship, but this is it. Our entire relationship in a nutshell. I want to do something because it's important to me and would take mere minutes of his time, and he won't do it because it's lame/boring/annoying. He is physically and mentally capable of dancing. He just doesn't want to. The same way he doesn't want to do the dishes or cook dinner or clean.
Girl.
So wait,
we're gonna back up on that.
So you're getting married,
Yeah.
you said?
The second he wants to do something, we do it. No questions asked. I learned to ski for him. I put up with his family. I host parties I don't want for people I don't like because he wants me to. And yes, he does dance at those. I know. I do all I can to make sure his life is improved by having me in it because I
I'm
want him to
very
be happy.
confused.
And I have asked for one f***ing thing to dance with my husband at our wedding over a year from now, and he doesn't want to. And any push for him to do it leads to him saying I'm pressuring him to do something he doesn't want to do. Despite the rant, I do love him. He's a good partner, and we want the same things. And we've been together for years, and he loves me, but he won't dance with me at our wedding. How do I tell him that this is important to me, and I need him to do this for me without making him feel pressured?
What in the world?
You don't marry him. What
to
the
go
fuck?
like this?
We cue back to what we were saying earlier
no.
of girls posting their boyfriends and being like, yeah, so he doesn't clean the dishes and he doesn't respect me. And then another, like, the second post is, guys, stop leaving hate in the comments. He's great.
He loves me.
He actually loves me.
She led with that too. She was like, guys, this is what he's doing. And he's done this her whole relationship, by the way. Like, she's like, this is the entire tone of our relationship, by the way. It doesn't sound like it's been a deal breaker.
Thank you for the photo, Jordan 420. Sorry. I was flabbergasted by this story that I'm reacting to.
For this person, but it should be.
Yeah.
The wedding is the most important time to show up for your partner, arguably. For a lot of people, it can be. So if he can't do this one thing that he does at other weddings,
She posted this on relationship advice. And I'm like, what
My
advice
advice
are
is
you
that you
seeking
break
right now?
up.
Because you give us all this shit, and you go, but I do love him and he's actually great. I'm like, what
What is great about this
do you
man?
want here?
Okay, I think I've got it. Actually.
okay.
It can get tricky when it's in the territory of like, how much am I changing this person versus how much are they helping me grow? And just because I could see from her standpoint of possibly reasoning her way out of breaking up with this man, of just thinking like, oh, maybe he is right. Like I am, again, pressuring him or I'm asking him to do something that's uncomfortable. She has enough evidence, I think, to make the decision of no, wait, like he's dancing at other weddings and he's not doing things like household chores that make them on an equal plane. Like that feels enough to where she should, but maybe that's the gap. That's where she's struggling, is validating herself and feeling confident in separating from him. I'm sure he shows up in lots of other ways and she's not just listing that.
I hope so.
So that's probably what like masks over everything.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like I have to assume there's a bunch that she's not telling us.
Of course.
Because what she's saying is he does all the stuff he wants to do, but never wants to do anything for me. And I'm like, well, if that's your... She says at the beginning, too, that's our relationship in a nutshell. And I'm like, so it's bad.
Yeah.
So you're telling us it's not good.
Yeah.
Like
she's being a good partner, but he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
like
not there for her.
She's making sacrifices for him, but he's not willing to do that. I also think it's just like knowing that he does dance at other gatherings and stuff that are when it's on his terms. It feels like he's making this choice control move. Like, I will not dance at our wedding. Because I've been in a relationship where someone denies me a thing because they know, they almost find it funny that it hurts me so much, that they deny me this one thing that is as simple as dancing at a thing. Like, and also I relate to a lot of this. Like, she's like, I learned to ski for him. I put up with his family. I hear that and I'm like, oh, so is he not even willing to like get to know your family? Like, and you guys are about to merge families? Like,
that's crazy.
I'm obviously like, I have a personal bias in this one, so I'm reading into it, but like, oof, a wedding is, it's an important time. And like some people get premarital counseling to like make sure they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think I would suggest that too.
Yeah, I mean, because I think what also she's saying is like, should I make this a deal breaker? Could mean a couple things at once. It means, should I really hold strong to this and make him choose, or is it like, is this the reason that I break up with him? It's kind of like, it feels like it's both of those things.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well, of like, it seems like it's building up, the wedding is approaching, and now she's like, now would be a great time for someone to give me permission to get out of this, if possible. Especially because dancing seems to be like, at least dancing at the wedding, it's something that she's clearly valuing. And she's like, well, this I really, really want.
Yeah.
So now I finally have to ask the question, should I separate?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not about the dancing. Obviously, dancing is fun and nice, but it's like, it's clearly like, oh, you don't see how much, when something is important to me, how it should be important to you too. And like, yeah, I hear you on like, is this my reason? Is it okay that this is my reason to back out? But it's like, being married and getting married is a big thing. Like, you don't have to have a reason. If you don't feel ready, you don't feel ready.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think the counseling is a great option, honestly. It doesn't have to be like an end all be all of like, okay, great, you're not dancing, that's it. But it can be a conversation of like, so I've noticed this pattern with this particularly, it's really important to me. I'd really like to figure out like this stuff before we get married. And then in counseling, you can actually break it down. You might hear more situations or experiences that he's having, and that might be enough to be like, okay, I can make this decision and not go through with the wedding.
Yeah. We have a few comments here. Someone put in the quotations, the same way he doesn't want to do the dishes or cook dinner or clean. That's a bigger deal breaker for me. OP said, I can live with that. It's annoying, but he does earn slightly more and works an extra half an hour each day, plus commute while I work from home. And he's terrible at all forms of housework, so I figured that was just something I would have to live with and accommodated for.
no.
He works an extra half hour?
So I figured that was just something I would have to live with and accommodated for it. But this is just, no, this is the limit. This comment was downvoted, no surprise.
Yeah.
Someone said, I understand you love him, but do you like him? Can you happily picture yourself sacrificing your happiness, your mental well-being, your time just to not upset
And
a
having a
grown man
child
over
with
the
this
fact
man?
he doesn't want to do the dishes? It sounds more like you're his mom, to be honest, whether he's aware of what he's doing or not. I think this is the moment where you realize that no matter how much you give for him, he won't do the same for you, even if it's small. I would consider postponing the wedding until you are on equal footing to the point you can ask him to do his part, and you feel like even your smallest requests are met with respect. OP said, I like him most of the time. He's charming and funny, and we're really compatible, but he can be such a pain in the arse when he wants to be. I do 95% of the housework because he either doesn't want to do things or he does them so badly that I have to fix it. I feel like his mother some days because of that. But then he apologizes and puts in an effort around the house, and eventually he slips back.
I'm gone in the wind. I'm gone in the wind.
This
Can
is
we unpack
sounding like-
this a little bit? Can we just unpack that a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, just, he doesn't want to or is bad at them, which is weaponized incompetence.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's like, well, he makes a little bit more money than me. She still works. Just because she works from home does not dismiss that she has a job. And so she's falling into a dynamic of male privilege. Sorry, guys, I'm saying the word of like, well, because he doesn't want to, I'm going to assume this role, which people fall into, and it's not everybody wants to be in that role, and it sounds like she isn't satisfied with that role. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
and it doesn't sound like she wants to be in that dynamic forever, but she's fallen into a dynamic of he's in charge and he's in control, and
Yeah. That first comment was really big for me. Honestly, I think I really liked that person just quoted it and said that would be a bigger deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Because that then doesn't also put words in OP's mouth.
Right.
And it doesn't say, you should do this or like, tell him this. Because you're right, like, not everybody wants that role. Some people do.
some people are fine with it, yeah.
I think the best advice that this person should take, in my opinion, would be to just like reflect on her personal values and actually understand what she's looking for in a partner. If what she says is true, that stuff doesn't bother her, like that's totally fine.
Right.
But then like, why is the dancing a bigger issue? What's the difference there? And really try to dissect and I don't want to say negotiate because it's not like a business deal, but compromise maybe.
Yeah.
Communicate with your partner and be like, these are the things that are important to me. I understand that you don't want to do these things and I don't mind doing them, but can we do this?
This is reading to me like one of the stories where we'll get an update and she will then reveal the worst things that he's done, right? Because right now this is sounding very controlling and you mentioned male privilege and it seems very much like his values are that he is first priority here. He gets to do all his stuff. She's not allowed to get her stuff. And that's just what he sees as being right. That he gets to determine the rules of everything. And it's a lot of it, it's like, it's the unfortunate thing where maybe he's dumb and really bad at housework, but also a lot of people very carefully, it's the weaponized incompetence, very carefully and strategically do everything to make the relationship super cushy for them.
Yes.
And this is just coming across as a real lack of respect for her.
Yeah. I saw
if what she's saying is true.
Yes. I saw a TikTok that was basically that too. I'm sure you guys maybe saw it too because it went really viral. It was like this guy like folding a blanket while his wife was like cleaning the rest of the room, and he was just like sort of pretending not to like. He was like folding it and then like unfolding it and just like doing that for like 15 minutes.
Bruh.
And she was cleaning like the rest of the
God,
room, and
that
then at the
had to
very
be-
end, she like comes over and grabs the blanket and like folds it in 3 seconds and puts it down. And all the comments were like, "Hey, girly, like he's doing that on purpose."
Oh my God.
He's 100% weaponized incompetence, is what you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like that feels like exactly like that. He
Yeah, no,
just was like
that's-
pretending to struggle so he wouldn't have to do it.
And then her next post was like, guys, he's really great most of the time.
Yeah.
He cooks really well.
Yeah. Another comment said, ask him what the difference between dancing at the parties you have been at versus your wedding. Why doesn't he feel comfortable? What's the difference? Opie said, I already asked him that, thinking that it was the amount of attention or the setting or if he thought he'd be a mess on the day. And I suggested compromises to help with these potential issues, like us dancing alone for the first 30 seconds to 1 minute and then having other couples come to the floor, or letting him choose the song, or literally just standing in one spot and swaying without moving our feet.
Just get a little
But-
drunk. Let the music flow through you.
But he just says he doesn't want to, and dancing at weddings is dumb/lame.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's just.
Why are you getting married if you think it's dumb?
It's just like
trash.
there's no there. It's what you said. You're just not caring for your partner to be happy at all.
Yeah.
If you know that this would make your partner smile, naturally, I feel like you would be like, oh, then let me do this to make them happy.
Right.
And this person's like, no, I don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's not. That's not someone you want to marry. Like, that's not
Nar.
love.
No. It is
It's not
not.
respect.
No.
Update.
Please tell me they're not together anymore.
On to that.
This was posted 3 days later.
3 days. 3 days.
3
A lot can happen in
days.
3
A lot can happen in 3 days. You could be gone in the wind.
You could be so gone.
So my ex-fiance.
Uh-oh, who's dancing now?
So my ex-fiance got dragged through the mud on my first post, and I say that in the most grateful way possible. I was alternating between defending him and resignation in the comments, but I ultimately decided to hash this out with him, thinking that if I restated how important dancing at our wedding was to me, along with a few other issues the first post brought up, such as me doing overwhelming majority of the housework, and made clear that I was thinking of leaving, he might fully get the gravity of the situation and he would either shape up or ship out. And I think that from the tone of this post and the title, you can tell which one he chose to do. He was actually angry that I dared to tell him I needed things to be more balanced between us. I said it needed to be give and take on both sides, not just me giving and him taking. And he said, I can't just change everything about us right before, over a year, our wedding. He took the ring back and went to stay with his family. The breakup happened on the same day as my post, so 1st of October. I felt really lonely the last couple days, so yesterday, the 3rd, I asked a few girlfriends to come over tonight. The 4th, for a meal or a drink or a movie or whatever. 2 of the 4 people I invited didn't respond at all. The 3rd was really hostile, and the 4th asked if I was aware that my ex was telling people he caught me cheating on. And showed me some screenshots of an Instagram and Facebook post he made. I have a childhood friend, a guy who I reconnected with last year. We never dated, but were always close and fooled around once or twice as teens. And my ex had said he was fine with us being friends, but now he's saying that we were sleeping together. I've told the friends I contacted that what really happened, and while 2 of them have accepted that, the other 2 have left me on red. I've not even checked my own social media because I have no clue what I'll find.
Show the Reddit post.
I might need advice again. Any ideas on what to do about this? Regarding my ex, my friend who's been being accused, or the mutual friends that my ex has apparently already told. All right,
show them the Reddit post. Show them the Reddit post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send a link.
It's literally time-stamped. Dang, they broke up on Angela's birthday.
Well, this fully turned into what we expected. He's awful.
yeah, bullet
Probably was
dodged.
doing worse shit to her.
No, just making up that she cheated. What a child.
He did that
Massive bullet
immediately,
dodged.
too.
Yeah,
Like,
so quick with it.
Zero respect for the girlfriend who believed him over her. Those are not your friend, girl. Those are not your friend. But imagine taking the word of a man over your girlfriend. Gosh.
He was so ashamed and embarrassed.
he was just like, how dare
How
you
dare
ask
you
for
is
things?
insane.
Yeah.
Like any benefit of the doubt just completely dissipated.
there's one comment here, and it's a big one. What he did as far as accusing you of sleeping with this friend is inexcusable. He cannot hold his own self accountable for the failures in your relationship. Your friend should know your character and have responded as so.
Yeah.
If they didn't, they weren't friends or they didn't know you as well as you thought they did. Don't worry about what those people think. You've spoken your piece and there's not much you can do about their reaction. You know your truth and that's what matters. Your ex is behaving like a child and I hope you can move on and find someone who is more emotionally intelligent. I'm sorry you're going through this, but I'm glad you didn't marry him. Your future sounds like it would have been a nightmare. OP said, I think he knows how unreasonable he's being, so he decided to make this bullshit up, so he's the good guy to our friends.
Yeah.
I'm glad too. I was expecting to be devastated if we ever split, but when he took the ring, I felt almost lighter. I can't really explain it. Not better exactly, but lighter.
Good.
Yeah.
I know that
oh
feeling.
my God.
Wow.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, that just proves his point. If what she's asking is so crazy, then just tell people that.
Yeah.
Just tell them the truth of why you guys broke up.
Yeah, I mean, the Reddit post, again, like, it is exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
And that's just, the biggest bullet dodged.
Yeah. And it sucks about the friends too.
Really
but that is
sucks.
a great point of like, I feel like if I saw something like that about my friend, I wouldn't be so quick to just be like, they're done. I feel like I would also want to hear their side of it, or
Yeah.
especially if they reached out and were like,
Literally.
hey, girls' night, like need some help, whatever. I'd be like, let's go get the scoop. Let's figure
Right.
out what actually
Yes.
happened instead of just leaving it
Yeah.
on red.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important for people to do that. Boy.
Boy.
Jeez.
That's really rough. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really bad, but I'm glad she is out
I
of
mean,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
she like
that
deep
broke
down
up.
knew, because like
Or
to go
he or
to turn
whatever.
to Reddit with something like this, like,
Yeah.
oof, that's rough.
You know, but she's out
She
now.
been new.
I have a feeling if he's willing to turn to something that extreme, she's probably been pretty gaslit in that relationship.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's like thinking she's crazy all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
100%.
And then like you just look like this angry, angry girlfriend when really it's like, hey, you're being mistreated all the time and
Yeah.
you're
No.
in this imbalance. And then he just goes off and says like, yeah, she cheated on this ex. He was aware of like this person that he could perfectly stage this whole situation.
And if it sounds like she doesn't have that many friends or like that strong of a support system, so she probably wasn't able to ask other people of like,
Yeah.
is this okay? And what I'm being told, whatnot.
I mean, we know nothing about it, but I just, yeah, damn. All right, moving on to our final story. This is not necessarily a story. We have a game to play here. If you're listening, I will do my best to describe the images that we're about to see. This comes from Wedding Shaming. Wedding guest wore custom-made gown.
Oh.
Okay.
This is mostly a photo
Yes.
post, so we're gonna play a game.
Wait, wedding guest, so not the bride. Girl. 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 Girly butt. We don't do that. Just do that. It's wrong. Custom made gown is crazy.
Guess who the bride is?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's like siblings are dating, but it's bride or guest.
So,
yes.
So for listeners, all right. For listeners, we have two women here.
Can I describe the dresses?
Okay, Courtney will describe these dresses. That are,
Can I help? Can I help?
Yes,
we
yes,
go.
yes. We know, you know, like the word like scallops and.
Okay, let's start with
Okay,
with
The
right.
bride better
so
be on the
we have a
right.
dress on the left.
Okay, yes. And we have a left one.
Oh, you said on the right, you said on the right, you said on the right.
No, that's good. No, let's start on the left, yep.
Okay, we have a knee-length white, maybe satin, maybe
No, white.
cotton-looking gown, like a nice, but it's like a very plain, simple material.
Maybe cinched at the waist
Like
with
above
some
yeah.
like rhinestones.
Looks like some rhinestones.
But very small, not too shiny.
The bodice is fitted, has like some seams at the front, like almost like a corset kind of vibe.
Maybe like, I think I'm seeing like sheer sleeves.
Yeah, it has like tank top straps, but it seems like it's connected to sheer material
Yeah,
as a long sleeve, and then there's a cuff.
a cuff.
So it's a long sleeve dress, but the sleeve part is sheer. And And there's
other.
and there's diamonds and in the
No, we're not done
other
sharing.
gown.
Yes, the other one. The other one.
It's like a beige.
It's off-white.
Beige tan, maybe.
Yeah.
Off the shoulder. A lot of texture.
It's kind of like mermaid scale like pattern, but it's like not the tiny. It's like big. They look like giant.
Yes.
Like beaded sequin.
It goes all the way down, and there seems to be somewhat of a veil.
A train of some type. Yeah.
behind. Yes, sorry, train.
It is extravagant.
Yes.
I will say the off-white one looks
Yeah.
like something you'd see at the Oscars.
And it's not like
It's
it's not like
looking
a
like
ball
that,
Yes,
gown.
I thought you meant the other one. I was like, the,
The
other one's
white
maybe
one
homecoming.
looks like a
I got my Eidolon Hydralist. I just need to learn how to fucking kill one because I did 3% of the damage. 3%. I was so proud.
a wedding
Yeah.
dress, but like
Yeah, like
a
casual.
simple.
It reminds me like what I wore when I eloped with you, where it's
Yeah.
like it's like simple,
Yes.
cute.
Yeah.
And then the one on the right, it's like it's not like a ball gown or an A-line, but it's like a fitted kind of gown, straight down.
It's giving red carpet.
Yes.
Very
It really is
glamorous.
giving
like
red
the glam
red
bot would
carpet.
eat it up.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna take a wild guess.
I mean, I think I know who the bride is.
I hope
The photographer.
Yeah.
I hope. Well, it sucks. Either way, it sucks.
Either way, it's bad.
I mean, one
yeah.
one technically isn't as bad. It's unfortunate. The other one is like because if it's not, at least it's not white. But
Oh no.
I think it's so insane.
either
though.
way, it's bad.
It's bad either way, right?
I think the least worst option, so like the better option, is the one in white is the bride.
There's not one that's good.
Yeah.
Because either way, you wore white, and that's such a faux pas.
Right.
Or you wore the most insane, like, sight-stealing dress you could possibly wear.
Truly, truly.
Like, really, this is like, this is like Met Gala. Oh,
And
It's gorgeous.
And it looks like a wedding choice. Like some people like to do white, some people like ivory or beige. People
but it's
do
also,
this.
it's like, man, if you have a dress like that, why are you wearing it to someone else's wedding? Save that for
Yeah,
the
save it
event
for
of your
something.
life.
Save it for your own.
Yeah.
My God.
Yes. Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
So this
who is it? Who
this
is
is
it?
mean either way.
I'm. The train is crazy if you're not the bride.
I guess, okay, do you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
The train is crazy if you're not the bride. I'm locking
Okay.
in. The train is the bride.
So you're thinking white is the
White
simple
is-
white.
yes.
Now here's what
Yes.
here's what's going on. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe she knew that the bride was wearing off-white or beige or tan and was like, oh, well, I'll wear white because they're not wearing white.
Yes.
Yeah, she said, oh, perfect. So
I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying I'm saying that's the best
That is the
possible
best
scenario.
possible option because the train has to be the bride.
I swear to God. I swear to God, Shane.
If the train ain't
Okay.
the bride.
Shane.
White is the bride.
The train is on the guest.
No!
I am so sorry.
The girl in white is
Is
the
the bride.
This is a guest.
That is
Custom
crazy.
gown.
And we have one of the photos.
Oh! Oh!
Girly.
This dress is beautiful.
What the hell,
What
bro?
the hell?
That is
But you don't go to a wedding like that. Like, the disrespect is crazy, bro. Disrespect is crazy. That dress is absolutely gorgeous. Wedding. Custom wedding dress as a fucking guest. I would have kicked your ass out. On God, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is disrespectful. This is my day. And you're gonna come dressed like the bride? No. We're not doing this.
mean.
I'm dead in all caps. Left is the bride.
Okay.
Left is the bride.
Text from the original post. She doubled down and made a Facebook post about how women shouldn't tear each other down.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God! Says the queen of mogging.
How dare she
No
wear
one-
a train?
No one hates you more than the women who can't compete with you. They watch your every move, talk nonstop, because if they talked about themselves, no one would listen. Let them bark from behind. Real queens don't tear each other down. Only mistresses do. Let's shine, babe. Keeps being pretty.
Okay. Literally, not even eloquent in the slightest. That all sounded so awful.
It makes you, it makes her, I mean, she is awful.
Girl, why
but
did you need a custom gown to a wedding that you are not getting married to? At first, I'm like, okay, if you had a gown that you were supposed to wear at this other event, it happened to need to be customized. You didn't do that thing.
how much is a custom dress like that, you think?
Bro,
Oh, God,
hundreds.
It's
Oh,
gotta
Probably
be.
thousands. Like,
God.
it's
At least
crazy.
1,000.
No,
to
and she
start.
knew what she was doing. She knew because she
she-
went on Instagram and was like, "Don't fight me."
Well, she was able to buy this custom dress from all the money and gifts that she stole from her fake wedding.
You're right.
Says she that.
Yes, she's
Yes.
back from in the wind.
Yes.
Comments, someone said, that's a gorgeous dress, but I thought she was the bride. 10,000 upvotes. Someone said, I hate the fact that I love that dress. Honestly, it would be amazing in any situation other than a wedding. And maybe a funeral. I don't know why she would dim her
funeral?
own shine
That's
by
true.
wearing it at someone else's wedding and becoming the bad guy.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting for a different, more socially acceptable event to break it out.
Well said.
Oh, what the hell? Some people really go to far lengths just to like
Be asses.
make other people feel like shit, man.
Right.
Like,
No, it's actually making me think that is the goal. Like some people just like rage baiting. They
I feel
genuinely
s-
want to be talked about like that.
And that her Facebook post is projecting big time.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
One other comment. I found the post on Facebook and saw some pictures of her with her husband from the same wedding. And her husband was wearing a short sleeve button down shirt with slacks. Like he looked well put together and everything, but definitely a different vibe than the red carpet worthy custom gown this main character wore. Honestly, based on the bride's dress, his outfit was probably more in line with the wedding dress code.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
no, his sounds closer to the vibe. Because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
she should have taken the train off at the
Yeah.
very least.
No, she
train
should have
is
never wore that
inappropriate.
dress.
And
And I would have kicked that bitch out of my wedding. I don't care. You ain't not gonna disrespect me on my day, girl. You must not know who I am. That is crazy. I dare somebody to pull some shit like this on my wedding. First of all, I don't even think I'm ever gonna get married, but if I ever get married, I dare a bitch to pull something like this. I'm fighting. I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting. I'm throwing hands. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be drunk. Somebody's ending up in a hospital.
I can't believe the bride even took a photo with her. I would be like, get
That
out.
Facebook-
I think she took that photo on purpose. To be like, hey guys, look at this asshole.
No,
Honestly.
this sounds like the bride was like, you know, this person bullied me in high school, but we seem cool now, and maybe I'll bring her. And it's like, oh no, you're the same person.
Yeah. That
Oh
sucks.
my God, Jesus.
Just a ton of people having to like turn the other cheek at their own wedding.
Yeah,
But no matter how much shit comes between them.
they always stick together.
Shit always comes out of the ass.
Well, man, those were some weddings.
We did those wedding
Wedding
Yeah,
stories.
we do.
Thank you both for being here. And, you know, both weddings were so great. Your wedding, which was real,
Yes, that already happened.
and that already happened.
Yes, and I just wanted to say that you love me when I'm hangry. And I do.
I do.
Oh my God! We're married! Oh my God!
Before we go, we should let you know that the next few episodes are going to look a little different because Smosh is currently moving. We're moving studios, getting a new space. And so we're going to be in a temporary space for a while. It's going to look a little different for the next few weeks. And then we'll be back in a new studio, and maybe we're going to revamp it a little bit. Maybe I'll have a new chair.
We need to make sure it's contained for dancing.
Yes, no dancing,
No dancing allowed, because dancing is
in the
lame.
next Reddit
Yeah,
stories.
and boring. It's
But
boring.
anyways, we'll see you next week, next Saturday. See you later.
Well, shit. Oh, man. I'm like really not tired. Hi, Nova. How are you? Oh, sorry. I gotta find my next video. Ugh. There you go. There you go. I found it. Are you watching TV? What are you watching? Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-ba-ba. Bum, da-da-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na. Till the end of time. You don't mind if I tell you some streaming news? Streaming news? What do you mean? What's streaming news? I don't really watch streamers. I will love you till the end of time. Promise I will not let you go. Ooh.
What's up, Wikimaniacs?
I
Happy
miss
Halloween.
those guys.
Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
It involved my channel. Go ahead. What is the streaming news about your channel? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I had affiliate today, technically today. Hey, congratulations! That's good. That's the first step. And then the next is partner, I think. But good. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Am I following you on your channel? Let me see. I'm gonna give you a follow. There. There you go. I'm now following you. Where was my video? Now I am. Congrats! That's okay. I'm surprised that I'm not following you. I should have been following you. Congratulations! Now we have one more followers. Oh shit, my fucking leash. Ah! Wait, is that? Oh no, okay, it's a capture mission. It's fine. You're welcome. Of course, I would follow you.
What's going on, Wikimaniacs? Welcome back to an Reddit reading. I almost said, "Am I the asshole?" And just out of
We're
habit.
still getting used to it.
But this is my second or third Reddit reading. I'm hosting. It's your boy Josh. Joined with me, John and Sean. What's going on?
Hello. Sean's going to be hosting the Am I the Asshole Halloween episode next week, huh?
He will.
Will I make it Halloween themed?
Let's
see.
So, Sean,
Let's find out.
I saved you because I made this one spooky themed.
Okay, okay.
So because I found it hard to do because I tried this last year, I think, to do
Wait,
spooky Am I the Asshole stories.
Oh, there's probably not as much.
Hard niche. Hard niche. to
Hard
do.
niche.
So
I mean, yeah, John. I could have used John's one from the Halloween party one. That would have been a good one.
true.
Oh.
That's true.
Well,
That's okay.
too bad.
I'll reread it.
By the way, hey, shout
It's
out
not
to
too
our
soon.
shout out to our previous guest. Matt was amazing, dude. What a
Awesome.
guy.
yeah.
We were marking out.
Yeah. John and Sean were fanboying off screen. So
On screen too. Shit.
So shy.
Sean did.
I wanted to ask so many questions, and we were like, we can't hold this man hostage.
I was gonna say that might have been one of the episodes where Sean talked the least, which is crazy.
I'm just watching Matt the whole time. How crazy. Look at us.
Us here doing a job together. Crazy.
Yeah. Me barely doing my job.
All right. Before we get into these spooky stories, which I have structured, so it starts out least spooky to most spooky.
Oh,
and,
no.
And then I have a palate cleanser at the end, as well as
Okay.
the amazing Underbacky. So I've got it structured so that you can go to bed tonight, Sean.
Oh, thank God.
Can this fucking Cuba lich appear
Any
so I
shout
can
outs we got
move
before
on?
we
Oh my
hit
God.
the first story?
Reddit on wikishop.com. That's Reddit on wikishop.com. Shop the latest merch, but just
All right. Up for anything fun? Well, I'm just seeing this now. I'm sure you can look so good in long wear with no makeup like Queen. No makeup? It's crazy, girl. I have a lot of makeup on my face. I have makeup on. I have highlighter. I have a little bit of blush, bronzer, contour, concealer, face powder, more highlighter, a little bit of lip product, a little bit of eyeliner, mascara, my eyebrows because I don't have eyebrows. I have a full face of makeup on, babe. I don't look this good without makeup. I mean, you haven't seen my makeup stream. I haven't done a makeup stream in a minute, but yeah, I do be streaming without makeup sometime for my makeup stream. But I have makeup on right now. I am far from being natural at all. Okay, that bitch better fucking come in the next one. Also, I need water. Whenever the cheekbone don't disappear without. I mean, nah, the cheekbones are indeed quite natural, but yeah, no, I do be putting makeup on my face. I've just been trying like new technique, I guess, lately to make it look like better and more natural or whatever. But yeah. A girl is wearing a lot of makeup on. Any cap again like yours, so cute. Bro, that's my bathrobe. That's literally my bathrobe. The one with the ears. That's what I'm wearing on. a bathrobe most of the time because I'm in Canada and it's cold as fuck over here. So it's cold in Ohio. This job here been following me. Ah! Happy following birthday. Okay, I'll be right back because I need to get some water. I'm dehydrated and staying hydrated is important. So be right back. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. All right, I'm back. I am back, ready to do whatever the fuck. Cha. Cha. Promise I will let you go. Welcome back. Oh boy. No. Am I overreacting or is my mailman creepy? Your mailman? Well, no, come on, Spot. I definitely want to hear that.
Buddy.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Hopping in here to give you a trigger warning for this story for stalking. If that's something you don't want to hear, you might want to skip this one as well as the next story. All right, so this one I'm a bit double dipping into the am I the asshole, but am I overreacting or is my mailman creepy?
What'd your mailman do?
All right. I, 23 female, live alone in a decently nice apartment in a nice neighborhood for 2 years now. For the most part, the mail gets delivered to the mailboxes at the front entrance of the building. Occasionally, packages are delivered straight to the apartment doors, and it's pretty convenient. Well, about a year ago, I was home from work during the day because I took the afternoon off to go to a doctor's appointment.
I retired from Marvel Rival. It was the right thing to do for my mental health.
The doorbell rang and I have a Ring camera. I saw it was the mailman, so I answered. I have the whole exchange on video. He was maybe in his 30s, white, shortish, like 5'5", very large glasses, and very...
John wishes.
Why say fuck me for? Bitch, I am. That is me.
Oh, my bad.
Very large glasses and really disheveled, thin hair. I opened the door, smiled, and said, "Thanks so much," and went to take the package. He stopped and stared at me like something was wrong. So I was like, "Oh, sorry. Did you need to take a picture of the delivery or something?" And to my surprise, he said, "I know you. I've seen you before." And you can see on the camera my face changes. My body demeanor gets uncomfortable and I move behind the door. I said, "I'm sorry, I don't think we've met." I went to shut the door, but he raises his voice and takes a step forward and said, "I've seen your name on your mail. I found you on Instagram."
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No.
My face went white and I froze. I said, "Me?" I was kind of like a deer in the headlights. He said, "Yeah, you're a person of interest on Instagram for me. Your account was private, but you're pretty." I said thanks and slammed the door, locking it quickly. I was happy to know I caught the whole thing on video. I showed it to my then boyfriend, who agreed it was weird. A few days later, on Saturday, he's back at my door. He rang the bell about 10 times, waiting a few minutes, just staring. I answered him through the doorbell and said, "Hi, you can just leave the mail anytime, thank you." What he said next made me shake. He said, "I actually don't have any mail for you today. I just wanted to say hi.
Nah.
Can I come in for a glass of
Are you
water?"
crazy?
Hell. No.
I decided to just not answer.
Call the
To
police.
be honest, I didn't really know what to say.
Call the police.
But then, about 2 weeks go by. My then boyfriend stayed the
You
night.
call the police and then you tell them they're not gonna do anything because they never do. They only wait for you to be dead to arrest your stalker. But at least you have you have receipts. Yay, protect and serve and shit. And Nova, yeah, Marvel Rival got to me, but I just don't feel like I have the setup right now to be able to play this game at my full potential, and ultimately, it was bringing me too much stress. Like, and nobody got time for this. I shouldn't be playing game. Like, Marvel Rival was deadass actually just stressing me out. And I'm a very competitive person, but video games, yes, video game can sometimes stress you out, but I don't want to have to deal with this kind of stress. Like, I want to have fun too, you know what I mean? Like, I can play stressful game, but yeah.
And I slept in. I left early for work, and I get a call around 10:30 from my boyfriend telling me I won't believe what just happened
Oh, hell
and to
no.
check the camera.
No.
I do. The mailman came, he rang the doorbell a few times, and my boyfriend answered the door. The mailman took a step back, and my boyfriend stood for a moment, and they stared at each other. He realized the mailman didn't have anything in his hands, and he said, "Can I help you?" And the mailman said, "Where's the small girl who lives here?"
Not the adjective.
Bitch,
What
is you
the
for
fuck?
what the fuck?
My boyfriend was stunned and said, "I live here too. From now on, leave our packages downstairs," and then slammed the door. I was really happy he said that because truthfully, he didn't live with me full time. He was maybe there 2 nights a week. It seemed to work, and I didn't see the mailman again at all. Then my boyfriend and I broke up a few months ago.
Oh.
I completely forgot about the mailman until today. I was entering my building where he was exiting at the same time I was entering. He stared at me and I went to walk by. He turned to walk after me and said, "Hey, I haven't seen that guy in a while who used to live with you.
No, shut
Did he
up.
move
Oh.
out?" I panicked and walked faster, grabbing my keys, but I lied and said, "Oh, he's around." And as I enter quickly, I said, "Hey, honey, I'm home," and I slammed it fast. I don't know why I lied, but something told me to make it
Well,
clear I
obviously
wasn't
you have to
alone.
lie.
So am I being dramatic or mean, or is he being creepy?
No,
The opposite.
the fact that you even had to ask if you were being dramatic, girl, you are basically getting stalked.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it is. Yeah.
Dude, like, if part of me feels like this person isn't really an employed mailman, like he's just there. It's kind of like that one story we had where it was like a fake bus driver, essentially just looking for someone to prey on. This dude is unhinged, and glad that your ex-boyfriend, I don't know what your breakup reason is, but at least kind of put a little bit of a scare in the guy, a little bit of a fear, but it shouldn't even have to come to that. I feel that if you have video footage of this person popping up at your work, specifically stating that, "Oh, I know your name. I've seen your Instagram because I found, like, you know, I'm basically obsessed about you." This should be reported, reported material. I can understand the fear in it because then, like, who else is going to report that shit but you, right? And there might be some repercussions, but something has to happen because this person sounds very dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you
That's how
gotta
it
send that
starts.
into wherever this.
It's the I don't understand. There's a lack of logic for me that she's actually asking. Like, obviously you should report it. Like, what do you mean? Am I overreacting? No, bitch. Anybody with 2 brain cells know that this is not normal. Like, I'm sorry. That's kind of pissing me off. But what the hell? Oh my god. Oh, I actually can't. Okay. Well. Alright. There you go. Jesus. I got stuck.
person works, because this is unacceptable behavior. But also, you may have to move, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. That fucking sucks ass, because, you know, I can imagine it's hard to get apartments and whatnot, or condos. But he knows where you live, which is super unfortunate. And he's shown that he's kind of low-key watching if he's noticed that the boyfriend isn't there.
Yeah.
It's like, if I didn't let you follow me on Instagram and I don't try, you could actively see that I'm not interested, but you keep on pursuing, then it's okay, then you're dangerous. So it's, yeah, unfortunately, I would probably either at least move units if you could. Maybe that's a possibility.
He might still see your mail, but
but
he also get him fired.
Report the mail, get him fired, and then see if you could move units.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because it's like, oh god, because I would be paranoid.
Yeah, because it didn't start that first day you opened the door. He already looked you up on Instagram.
Yeah,
just from your
also
mail.
Needs to be fired for searching up names.
Yeah, using
of the people he delivers.
personal.
Disgusting.
Yeah, personally identify, personal information that's identifiable. Like that's illegal, and I would assume that this is a government employee, because if they're a postal service worker, I would go a double route of just reporting them to not only their place of work but also the local authorities. Get some sort of at least documentation of saying like, hey, this person has been harassing me. Basically, this is unacceptable from anybody.
Yeah. So many of the Redditors gave the same advice or similar advice. And there is an update. So they say, I took everyone's advice. Thank you all so much. I decided to reach out to the super of my apartment and explain the situation and show him the video. He said he will implement a new policy that the mail personnel are not permitted to walk around the complex. Simply go to the designated mailroom and leave. I also got large men's work boots and put them outside my door. So,
man. Just the
That's crazy,
lengths
bro.
that women have to go through.
Yes.
Daily living life is such bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, To have to buy boots just
That
to
you'll never
leave it-
wear.
I mean, just things I've never had to think about.
No.
I could see people doing that for animals like scarecrows and shit, but like people, come on, do better.
Scare
What the fuck
creeps.
is wrong
Is that
with
what
y'all?
they're called?
Scarecrows for men are just large boots.
Large boots. Yeah.
And then the second update, I took the advice and everyone telling me this isn't acceptable and decided it was time to call the postmaster. I sent them the video recordings I had, and they assured me they will be looking into the matter, as well as assigning a new mailman to my route. I also made
Nice.
sure to go down to my local precinct and file an incident report, and they have the video as well. Also, I'm flattered that so many people are concerned, but I'm getting a lot of requests to post the video. Considering I'm in them and it shows my apartment and this is still ongoing, I prefer not to post them publicly yet.
Fair enough.
That's
Yeah,
the fucking postman.
True.
Why don't you just post them?
Let's see. What do you got?
Fucking creep. Be normal on the internet, people. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's very like I get them wanting to see the person so that they can also be aware, but it's also like this is an ongoing
Yeah, but then you could just be
investigation.
like, yeah, just take a screenshot of the guy.
Yeah,
Posting the whole video is
Wild.
unnecessary.
yeah.
Because then there's other creeps on the internet that's gonna take advantage of that situation.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Crazy work.
All right, let's moving on to the second spooky story. This one's posted by I Want to Take a Nap 94.
Sam.
And this is from r/true scary stories.
It's true, Sean. Oh no.
It's the internet. I'm just gonna believe all of these are fake.
Fuck.
Just for the betterment of my life.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Once again, hopping in to give you a trigger warning for stalking on this one, as well as brief mentions of CP. So if that's
is
something you don't want to hear, feel free.
Yeah. That's a capture. I guess I'm gonna stay with her.
To skip to the next one. All right, so this one is titled "I Watched My Coworker Get Arrested."
I mean, did your coworker do some stupid shit that warranted them getting arrested? And so, how is that scary?
Have you ever been involved in a company having someone arrested, John?
No, I actually haven't.
Okay, I mean that's good. That's
I don't
a
think
good
that's
thing.
common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I sent somebody to jail as well.
Whoa.
Being on jury duty.
Oh,
Wildly
wow.
different, but
Kind of, yeah.
technically.
all right. So I worked with this man for a little over 3 years. We worked pretty closely on some projects over the last 2 years and even sat near one another at work. In September, I showed up and saw about 10 detectives at my place of work.
Oh my god.
I was a bit startled as this was quite unusual for my area. I looked around and saw that my coworker was in handcuffs and looked quite disheveled, which, to be honest, wasn't out of the norm. I walked up to the detectives, introduced myself, and let them know who I was in relationship to him. I asked him what was going on, and they filled me in on why he's currently being arrested. For the sake of the case, I won't share more than he was a disgusting person. And it seems like I looked in the comments, seemed like he had
CP?
CP or something like that.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
As soon as they say disgusting person, I'm like, they found something on the hard drives.
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
something. They mentioned hard drives, so
I-
I'm going to guess.
It's almost insulting in a way where, like, if you're gonna be a pedophile, at least, like, at work, on the work computer, with the IT department. That's crazy.
Guessing it's something in that area.
Some people are fucking sick.
Yeah.
I would feel so disgusted knowing that, like, I was sitting next to this fucking
Yeah,
guy.
I know.
I had lunch with this dude.
Yeah. I'd just be questioning all my relationships going forward.
Yeah.
Over the course of the next 3 hours, I watched as they dismantled his workstation, went through his belongings, took evidence, pictures, and so on. I was pulled in and out of rooms answering questions about his character, what I knew of him, and my feelings about him as a person. I told them he gave me a weird feeling in my gut that I've always told my husband I wouldn't be surprised if the cops ever did come looking for him.
Really?
My husband even thought he was weird, and if I ever went missing, that he'd be the first person to suspect.
Damn. Holy shit.
Didn't realize how real this almost was. The detective on site told me that they served a search warrant at his home and they were looking for evidence there. It sounds like they found more than they anticipated and were looking to see if there was anything else unrelated to what they were currently investigating. I was asked my name and my husband's name for confirmation of something that they found, which I did think was odd, but I let it go and called my husband to update him on what was happening this day. However, the last hour I was pulled in for the final time and advised by one of the lead detectives that I needed to ensure I was safe and protected in the event that they didn't book him that day.
Huh?
Come to find out, he had been journaling about me over the course of the last year, saying he wanted to be with me, but the problem was that I was married. His journal then lined out a plan to set my husband up for cheating on me, and the end result in my death caused by him, my coworker. The officer said that everything in between was more vile than he's ever heard, to the point he was crying when he was telling me to make sure I was safe.
What the fuck?
Thankfully, he was charged and is looking at a very long time in prison, but I still think about it. It keeps me up at night, and it just goes to show you, you never really know someone, even your coworkers.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
That ass goosebumps.
Yeah,
like,
literally,
my,
dude.
the a little amount of hair on my arm is hella sticking up right now.
Yeah.
You heard what? That they want to do to you and your... Hell no.
Yeah.
I would need extensive, and I
Therapy.
mean extensive amount of freaking therapy if I was ever in this situation.
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
I'm buying a full ass alarm system, a dog, like trained.
Everything. I will be so fucking paranoid to the point that, like, I know it's probably not healthy, that I'll probably end up visiting the motherfucker just to make sure that he's still in jail.
I'm never
That
going to
is
do that.
Oh, no, I wouldn't
crazy.
do that.
Like, no, just to like have a freaking visual confirmation. I'm like, okay, thank God he's not.
Send me a picture. He's in there. I'm not going there.
Or something.
fuck
Like,
that.
I'd be so scared.
You know how fucked up what he was writing had to be, that the detective was in
Detective was
tears?
crying.
You know how
And
much
that's
a
what they do
detective
for a li-
fucking sees?
Yes.
Insane.
And that's just like the PG version of the details.
Yeah.
Imagine what the actual written verbatim words and description that was said.
Well, I'm sure this detective is going to therapy for this case.
Yes.
And to think like this only happened because he was a creep in a whole different way, and they just happened to stumble upon this stuff is like, just imagine, right? Like,
Dude, the forensic people that are just having to scrub through whatever data he must have
it's
some of the
disgusting.
sickest shit that they've ever seen. And oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That
God.
is crazy.
Good thing it's fiction, huh?
I mean, there
Yeah,
are
right.
monsters like this in real life, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of this episode are just going to be a loss for words for fear and for just like shock.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, brother.
I did that one scary story, the smiling man, and people were like, oh, you should do a full episode. So I was like, bet.
I blame y'all.
I got
Don't
this.
tell us what you want because we might just give it to you.
All right. This next one is posted by Peter_Puck. It was posted on r/true scary stories, which again, Sean thinks is fake. So
Gotta be.
title is My Wife Stepped on Something in the Lake.
Oh, no.
In the
Y'all gotta
lake.
stop going in lakes. When I say y'all, I'm talking to the white people. Y'all gotta stop doing this.
Dude, I love going to lakes.
That's the
Hence,
problem.
Exhibit A.
It never works out, brother.
It's my calling. Just being in the lake.
Oh no.
I grew up with a ton of lakes around.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I didn't have enough lakes. But yeah. Seems like a lot of scary stories have lakes or movies.
I'm scared
At
of
a
the
summer
ocean.
camp, there's a lake.
The ocean scares the shit out of me.
The ocean is scary. We were just having this debate. What is scarier? The ocean, the depths of the ocean, or like how vast the universe is.
Ocean.
Ocean.
100%.
It was 50-50. A lot of people
No,
were.
fuck the ocean.
Oh, Josh is saying definitively no,
Yeah.
they're wrong.
The ocean is terrifying. Yeah, like, I can't see shit down there once you go so far. There's fucking creatures that could kill your ass, and you're in their environment. At least if I go up to space, I'm not gonna there's not anything up there that we know of. But
That's the scary.
You don't
That's
believe?
another
I
scary
believe in
part.
aliens.
that's
I
less
fucking
scary.
hella believe in aliens.
There's no way we're the only ones.
I'm so dead ass convinced that there's a secret civilization still existing to this day, Atlantis version down the ocean somewhere.
And I'm scared of those motherfuckers more than the updates.
I'm getting probed either way. That's the sad
That's the
part.
only thing I'm excited about, guys.
Raw. No lube. Stick it there.
The subject seems to be enjoying it, sir.
It's like, oh, they've been talking about am I the assholes this whole time. Like, I think they're enjoying it at this point.
All right. So, a few years ago, when my daughter was a toddler, my wife and I used to take her to a lake nearby to picnic, swim, and just unwind. It was a peaceful spot, which was quiet and not too crowded. The kind of place where you could easily forget about the world for a while. One afternoon, after we'd finished eating, my wife decided to go for a quick swim while I stayed on the beach with our daughter. I watched her wade out into the water, the sun sparkling off the surface. A minute later, she suddenly stops and turned to me, shouting something. At first, I couldn't make out what she said, but her expression was off. Then I heard her clearly. I think I just stepped on someone's face.
Hey.
Oh.
I froze for a second, thinking maybe she was joking, but the look on her face wasn't playful. It was pale and terrified. As she quickly started making her way back to shore, her legs moving faster, like she couldn't get out of the water fast enough. When she got back to me, she was visibly shaken. She said that while she was swimming, her foot brushed up against something soft, and at first she thought it was a rock or a weird patch of seaweed. But when she pressed her foot down, she immediately felt the unmistakable shape of a face beneath the water, a nose, an eye socket, and she swore she felt the hollow of the eye. I considered going in to check it out, but something stopped me.
Considered going in to check it out.
This is
White
again,
people.
to Sean's like white people behavior shit. That's like you going to the basement when you hear a sound. Get the fuck out of there and call someone else. Let's go back into the house and check what that's up. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Oh,
Call
God.
somebody to check it for you.
I'm glad I didn't have to be the one to say it. So what are we doing here? Call the fucking cops.
And they're never the motherfuckers that die. It's always the friends.
No.
It's always
That was
us,
me.
colored people.
always
You know
us.
what I saw a TikTok saying like white people like doing those like things that gives them thrills because they didn't have to face oppression in their life and they wanted to feel alive at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah. That's why we start podcasts.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
cool whites.
You don't have to apologize to the cool whites because the cool whites aren't offended at all.
No, I'm not.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like Josh. Josh is our cool white.
He's
Great
one of the
white,
good
might
ones.
say.
We're not saying that.
They're all saying it.
We're all saying it, Josh.
So I considered going in to check it out, but something stopped me. The unease in my gut, maybe. We decided to pack up and leave right after that. They didn't even call, which is crazy.
You don't call the cops?
Call,
You stepped
Call
on a face, you didn't call anybody?
they're like, what do you call it? Park
White
rangers?
people.
Is that what you call like those? Like
Anyone.
Call some sort of a authority to fucking check
newspaper.
it
Like, I
out.
cannot take this story seriously just because if you feel like you fell a face in the fucking lake, you didn't call the cops, you just left. Are you fucking dumb? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I cannot take that person seriously. I can't. That's insane.
Something. The next day, the local news reported that a young boy who had been missing for days was found drowned in that same lake, not far from where we'd been. He'd been there the whole time, just beneath the surface. To this day, my wife is convinced that she stepped on his face. And then OP gives a bit of a clarification, says, this was the year 2000, which was a while ago. She's fine now, but I don't think she would have been fine if she had reached down or had I found the body and pulled it up or something. It's a small lake, which is almost a pond. The police say the body was not found where we were, which is at a public swimming area, we think they were either lying to avoid alarming the public or the body drifted. In hindsight, obviously, we should have reported it. We were young and silly and allowed denial to creep in on our way home. That all went away when we heard the news story.
You know
Crazy.
what? I say that like I would do this in certain scenarios, but like sometimes when fear kicks in, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, and you just happen to not.
It reminds me of a story. I remember when I was so much younger, a girl at my day camp was abducted and went missing. And so later, a few months later, I remember I was playing with friends in the park and we found an abandoned bike. And because like basically when the girl disappeared, her bike was the only thing left behind. And when we saw that abandoned bike in the middle of a park, we called the police. Like, what if it's another person who got abducted? We saw a bike alone in a park and we called the cops. So I'm just saying, being young and shit is not an excuse. We called the cops because we saw a bike alone. I'm just saying.
Know what to do at that point. Look, it's good that you. I mean, I'm not saying it's good they got discovered, so at least the family has some sort of closure. But man, that's got to be a fucking scary scenario to be in.
It's sad, yeah, and like
it is very sad.
That's like I said earlier. I grew up around a bunch of lakes. It happens, every year where, someone goes through the ice or just swimming and don't come back, and it's like it happens. It's terrifying and it's awful. But like you said, John, silver lining is they found the body and now the family has that closure. But it's
that's still a sad, traumatizing thing because I feel like drowning is one of the scariest ways to go because you're so helpless and you don't have any control. Like nature is literally owning you at that point. It's like, I never wish that for anybody. That's just so sad to hear.
Absolutely.
Josh, I thought you were about to say like what you said, John, like white people got to stop doing this kind of stuff.
We gotta stop going in the water, guys.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
We have technology. We can shower. It's okay.
And Josh was about to share his itinerary that he's probably going to do some sort of extreme sports. But now that he said that, Sean, he's not going to tell us shit anymore in fear of being judged by us.
Gonna get water skiing, guys. What do you think?
See, that's our great white right there.
Jesus.
Wow. I can't wait to watch you do that and not partake.
I've done waterboarding. Not well, but
is that the torturing method?
Yeah,
you interrogate.
You mean wakeboarding?
Wakeboarding, yeah.
Waterboarding is crazy.
I've also done waterboarding.
You fucking worked at Guantanamo Bay?
Guys, we gotta take this out.
Who are you working for?
Holy shit! Josh is a monster.
Okay, let it be known, Josh waterboards people, guys.
Side story. My father-in-law went to like a golf retreat with some buddies and like their sons. He comes back and is just like, "Have you guys heard of beer boarding?" And I was like, "No, what the fuck is that?" He's like, "I don't know. They were doing it where it's basically waterboarding but with beer." And I was like, "That's insane."
A keg stand?
That's fucking crazy. So I guess the guys, the kids there were doing it while they were at this golf trip. I was like, "Did you participate?"
I've only done one keg stand in my life and I regretted it.
I just don't trust anybody picking me up.
Or waterboarding you?
Oh, no. I was talking about the keg stand. But yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody to waterboard me.
That's like the only meme that anyone ever sends me is like, "Oh, you're going to get waterboarded by Dasani." And then it's just like John's worst nightmare.
That's actually our live show.
Is? God. Guys, my flight has been canceled.
Everyone takes a turn. They get a bottle of Dasani and they come in.
That's a $5,000 tier at the very least.
That's John's nightmare.
Yeah, that's my nightmare.
That's like if I have to eat ketchup.
Yeah. Ooh. Or mayonnaise.
They tried to get me to do it for like the $100 or 100 patrons. I said, it's going to take way more than that, buddies.
And we're almost there, guys. Keep it coming.
Make it stop. We've had enough patrons, guys. I need you guys to start.
I never thought I'd hear the day. All right. This one is from an Ask Reddit. The title of this Ask Reddit was Night Owls, what's the creepiest thing you heard at night?
Oh, God.
To which half man, half amazing 69. Hell yeah.
Oh, just the sickest name.
They commented this story. They say, I was sleeping in my parents' room because they were on a vacation and my dog only sleeps in their bed. I'm on the first floor, I might add, and from a distance I could hear screaming. I didn't think much of it. We have kids in the neighborhood and surrounding neighbors. 10 minutes later, the screams are getting louder and closer. Still, didn't think much of it.
Why would you not?
White people.
They're doing what you said, Sean. Don't look out. Don't look into this. Just stay inside. Another 10 minutes and the screaming is louder and still closer. My dog is now alert and huffing and growling. My heart is beating, but I still play it off knowing I have locked all the doors and my dog will go into fight mode and I have a gun in the cabinet. No joke, 10 minutes later, the screaming is right outside my window. That's right where my head is, and it's louder than anything I've ever heard. My dog is absolutely flipping out like I've never seen him before. Now, I'm a pretty intimidating guy, and I'm having a panic attack and probably crying at this point. I'm under the blankets, hurled up in a ball, too scared to do anything. My dog won't stop barking, so I grew a pair and looked out the window. I saw no one. Minutes later, however, 5 police cars go into my neighborhood, and they're looking for an escaped psych ward patient. The scary part is they found her and she had a knife underneath my front porch.
Oh!
That's
so
how
if you
that
did
one
go,
ends.
so if you did go outside and checked it, you would have got stabbed.
Well, there's not a 0% chance.
Oh, that's crazy.
But that's crazy. That's terrifying.
Sean, make sure to lock your doors at night.
Okay, so I don't know if I made this memory up or if it's a real memory, but I have a similar story.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I was a kid, and it was just me and my sister and my parents. My parents were asleep, and me and my sister both hear like faint baby crying sounds.
Oh, hell
And
no.
we were just like, that's weird. We're not going to think about it. You know what I mean? We both went to sleep. And then I think like the next day or something like that, there was a story about, somebody being like, if you hear a baby crying, don't open the door or anything. It's a trick this person's using to do blah, 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 to enter houses and rob them.
No.
I was like, I don't remember if it was loud enough to where it felt like it was like
right outside your door.
At our door,
right.
Or if it was like at our neighbor's door. And both me and my sister were like, after like we saw that on the news or whatever, we were like, did you? I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like I heard baby crying.
Holy shit.
And then she was like, no, you're not tripping. I also heard that. And I'm terrified. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's horrifying. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
A bonus scary story that Sean
a bonus
brought.
one.
I wasn't expecting that.
And now you know why I'm scared of everything, guys.
Rightfully so, I think, at this point. All right. So let's go into the final scary story before we take a breather from the scary stuff. What's up, Wikimaniacs? Hopping in here to give you a trigger warning for this story for stalking. If that's something you don't want to hear, you might want to skip this one as well as the next story. This one was also posted on r/AskReddit, and it's titled, What's the Scariest True Story You Know? And you guys will love this username. Half Yellow, Half White commented this.
It's like if we had a child all together, kind of.
All 3 of our genes. Jesus
Well, that'd
Christ.
be a third.
Yeah,
2/3.
it's true.
So,
How much white did you have in your 23andMe or whatever?
oh, you're right. It might actually equal out.
At 25%.
Hey, we're getting there.
You might even out.
2/5. Let's go, baby. All right. So they comment, this happened to my boss's best friend when they were around 17 years old. Best friend's parents were out of town one weekend and she had the house to herself. She went about her business having dinner, watching TV, then decided to go to bed. She was lying in her bed with her back to her closet when she heard the door open. She somehow pretended to be asleep. The man who was hiding in the closet walked around her bed to the side she was lying / facing and gently stroked her hair and face.
Oh, yo.
Stop.
I would
Stop.
scream.
Ben
Stop.
left immediately. She
Stop.
got up, called her boyfriend to ask him to come over, then called her parents, then the police. Long story short, this man had been getting into their home via a doggy door, and in brackets, they didn't have a dog and didn't bother to secure it. And he had been living in a tent in the forested area behind their home for months to creep on her. They found a ton of surveillance footage of her sleeping and pieces of her clothes and stuff. If I could recall correctly, this happened somewhere in Alabama, most likely in the mid-2000s. Crazy. I don't think I'd be able to sleep again.
No.
That's horrifying.
Unless my room would have like 10,000 locks, I too would not be able to fall
All
asleep.
the night lights on.
Oh,
God
Everything.
damn.
This is gonna sound real
My
fucking
God.
American of me, but I would be fucking strapped going forward.
I
Unfortunately,
mean,
this
I
would
wouldn't-
drive me to the paranoia of being like,
you can just, it's
I need a
Alabama.
gun.
Just go to your nearest Walmart and just purchase it.
yeah.
I mean, I
Unfortunately.
wouldn't blame you at that point because that's terrifying. Cut through the doggy door. That's like a horror
Lock your
movie.
doors,
for
people.
months.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for months. God damn. All right. Take a breath, boys. That's
It's only gonna get worse.
enough spooky.
Oh, thank God.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah, he
we're
said
good.
he was gonna, there's palate cleanser towards the end.
I told you,
Should
it
be
went
alright.
from like, I mean, they were all pretty
Yeah.
bad, to be honest, but there was at least some sort of trajectory. The last one was definitely the worst, in my opinion.
Physical contact there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
physical contact aspect of it and just someone hovering over you and stroking your hair?
And for months.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Hell nah. I would not recover from that shit.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on from the scary. We're going to Sean's favorite subreddit because I thought he would need the most pick me up.
Thank
Today
you.
I fucked up.
I relived some trauma that I thought I forgot.
This is therapy for Sean today. So this is posted by Daydreamer. And the title is, Today I fucked up by congratulating my neighbor's boyfriend on helping his daughter move in.
Oh no. It's his new girlfriend.
Yeah. Is this going to be illegal?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm happy you shamed him actually.
so I finally met the new neighbor today when I was bringing in packages. She was outside with an older guy. We chatted a bit.
Oh.
I told her about myself and my cat, Bite, and the building. Bite is spelled B-Y-T-E.
Is that the cat comma bite?
Yeah, the cat's called
Not
Bite.
that Opie had a cat bite.
No. No,
He had
I
a
could
cat
see-
named Bite.
I can see the confusion, yeah. She told me about her job at a restaurant and how she usually has late night shifts, etc. It was all normal and sweet. And then I said something like, "Oh, it's nice your dad's helping you move in."
That's daddy.
She blinked and didn't say anything for a second and kind of froze, but not necessarily in a mad way. He, the older guy, laughed and said, "Boyfriend, actually." I tried to save it by saying, "Oh, wow, that's so cool."
Oh, tough.
Which made it 100 times worse. Like as if she was dating someone like an astronaut or something. I wasn't sure if there was anything I should be saying or what. I started saying something like, "I'm sure you'll love the building," but I ended up retreating into my apartment mid-sentence.
You should have went with what John said. Daddy is what I meant.
Oh.
Honestly, just shut the fuck up at this point. Don't even say a word. Just fucking Nick Miller moonwalking back to your apartment like, oh, I'm out.
Sick. I got somewhere to be.
Right. Not even that. Just point the finger and leave.
Just shout illegal at them.
Oh, cool, dude.
That's sick. Oh, well, that's the end of the story.
Holy shit.
Tough.
That's a tough one to come back from.
Why is it that it's a natural reaction for a lot of people, myself included? When the situation is awkward, we just try to use words to make it lesser of the blow, but it makes the whole situation way worse than it
So much
should.
worse. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, what do you say at that point? It's like, I don't like in that moment, I would probably say the same thing. I'd be like, oh, cool. Like, sick.
My default would have been, oh, that's crazy.
Him?
I think I would have been like, well, you look great for your age to the girl then.
Oh.
Be like, wow, you have to be
What's your skin?
40? You look great. To be dating this old man?
And then she's offended because she's like 20 and you're calling her 40.
And then I would say, where are your parents? Let's stop all this mess.
I got a podcast to show you, actually.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Sean rule?
The Sean rule? Yeah.
A lot of caveats, but I think you fit into that box.
When you went to prom 2 years ago, do you think this guy would be allowed, or would he have to be a
No, he was
chaperone?
experiencing the Great Depression.
Tough.
Is this guy more or less than half your age? Because that's the start. Let's move into the amazing Underbaki segment.
Mm.
The
Oh my
new
God.
one. Tinder is terrifying.
Ooh.
Oh.
Also, second guess everything, guys, coming out
Yes.
now.
Soon. Right now, I think.
Right now, it's
This week.
out, I think. Yes, this week.
It's hard to record ahead of time. I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So welcome back to our newer off-road segment, Tinder is Terrifying, where we look at some questionable Tinder dating profiles and decide, is it a left swipe to avoid the red flag
Oh my
or a
God.
right swipe to risk it all?
Ooh.
First post coming from r/Tinder bios, posted by OP the Dawn 97. And this is a screenshot of someone named Bianca, their Tinder profile. So in the About Me section, so this is the first thing people read when they see your profile.
Okay.
If you can't handle a woman who farts, I'm not your girl. Tough first one.
I'm into it.
No, it's true. Is that the first thing you want to put in? Like, that's third
Bio's kinda
paragraph,
gas.
in my opinion, you know? I'm bubbly, genuine, but also a bit
Bubbly in more than
Bubbly
one way.
guts?
genuine, but also a little bit of a weirdo. Why be normal, I say? I love
Oh, yeah.
hiking, camping, and being out in nature. I'm very family oriented as I have 2 boys and a chihuahua. I appreciate boundaries and values massively. And then they have the heart hands emoji.
Man, these are just genuinely so hard because I was just about to chop and be like, anybody that's like, I'm different is like annoying and obviously like, oh, we get it. But also, I wouldn't know how to write one of these for a
No.
dating profile. Like that is, I feel like there's nothing you could write that doesn't sound like
Pretentious.
that somebody from any sort of angle could be like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of just, you know, so I feel bad chopping on anything, but you know, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I lean more towards people who are saying like, hey, yeah, I'm kind of weird and quirky, as opposed to someone say like, oh, I'm perfect. I'm this and that. And
That's fair.
if they can make a fool out of themselves in the beginning, I think I'm a little bit more lean towards that. Except the Chihuahua part. They're fucking demons. As a former Chihuahua like owning
about to
dog
say.
or person, like they're fucking demons. They're demons.
Yeah. And Sean loves hiking, so this is a
Yeah.
match
Yeah.
made in heaven.
Honestly, if we hike for 2 miles max, I'm into it. Once we get to the 14-mile thing, I want to murder somebody.
But you lived to tell the tale, buddy.
You did.
Just barely. I almost shit myself and broke both legs.
Are you going left or right on this, on Bianca?
Which one is which?
Right is yes, left is no.
I'll go right.
Yeah, Bianca's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right is
Is yes.
Right is yes.
okay. Is they're fine.
I guess there's also the super like if you really want to hammer it
Oh.
home. But
I
think-
ain't
Is
super
that-
liking that. That's
think
just
you have to
that's
pay
just
for
No,
those
just
ones.
you're fine. We
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
blame
yeah.
you.
Okay. I just wanted to give another option if you guys were over the top about this.
yeah.
Okay, not needed.
Final post also from r/Tinder bios from Hannah from Humble. And this is I don't know what this one is. So one of the dating apps. It's also a bio from J31. Only here for a couple weeks. Bearded, tattooed, blue collar with a thick cock, looking to have
Left.
some fun.
left.
Wait, we're not done yet. Love Latinos. Let me slide in that concha. and leave
Concha?
it looking like
Concha.
Tres Leches.
Tres leches.
Here to break backs, not hearts. Match me for more pics. Winky face. There's a lot of winky faces through it.
Hey, stop. Alexa, stop.
Alexa wants Jay.
Give me. He wanted Alexa wanted tres leches. Like started saying the recipe.
They started ordering it for you.
First off, whenever America is safe again, we gotta get Josh some conchas and tres leches.
Oh
Hell yeah.
man.
Would you like to slide your
You're trying to slide, you want to slide that thick churro and that fucking tres leches?
Yeah, we'll skip the thick cock part.
Okay. Thank God.
This could not be more left. Is there a super dislike?
No, there's a report. I guess you could report.
Definitely reporting this one.
I mean,
No, I think that
to
report.
play devil's advocate, at least they're upfront about it.
Are they successful? Who knows?
There's like, I wouldn't know. Like, they're like dating sites that are apps that are specifically just for hookups, though, right?
I have no idea. But like, I mean, if you're being straight up,
I think that's the type of clientele that you want to get into, type shit.
I mean, ultimately, I am swiping left, but you know, more power to you.
Well,
At
you're
least
not
you're
Latino,
not.
so
That's true.
wouldn't want you anyway.
That's fair. I mean, technically, by definition, kind of Latino, kind of Hispanic.
Okay, that's true.
Been colonized for so goddamn long.
I mean, by Spain.
Right.
Yeah.
So
At the very least, we're technically Hispanic. I don't know about Latino.
is that what you right swipe and you tell them that?
I'm not interested at all, but
Technically
I do
speaking,
have a concha for you.
no, I'm going left on this one for sure.
I'm just saying, but you know, someone might want to get their fucking conchas dipped in tres leches. Man.
Yeah.
So
They might want their back broken, you know?
Sure.
And Jay will do it for you. That is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. Let us know what you thought down in the comments. If you want an extra upbeat story, head to Reddit on Wiki. No, not Reddit on Wiki Shop. Jesus Christ.
Buy the damn episode.
Also head to that one, but patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network. Sign up for our $5 tier. You get bonus stories every episode and bonus streams on occasion. If you sign up for our $10 tier, you get the Tuesday episodes with John and Sean.
You almost
About to
fucking
say
said
Tuesday.
the curse
About to say
word.
Tuesday,
You
bro.
almost said the fucking forbidden word of this goddamn podcast.
Tuesdays
Say it.
are back, baby. No, they're not.
And if you cheered, you're racist.
And if you booed, I'm sad.
Don't you disrespect our great white.
There's a nice middle, a healthy middle, we call it.
Yeah. No reaction is what we wanted on that.
Stone face throughout the whole episode. That's what, I hope you weren't too scared from these stories.
I was scared. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was terrified. I read a lot worse ones throughout the day too. I was like, oh, this is just traumatizing. I don't want to read this one.
I wish I followed suit last week, but instead I read 4 traumatizing stories back to back.
Back to back to back.
That made me sad listening to that. I'm like, damn, you chose these for Alex?
Oops, all sad, but this time with a guest.
Oh, Alex, you want us to promote your new podcast? You're going to have to
Well,
pay for it.
you're going to second guess every time you fucking want to hop on.
Oopsies.
Oh, man. All right. That is it. Oh, did you guys have anything to shout out before we close?
I wanted to shout out Megan, who Venmo'd us
Stallion?
a while ago and said, fuck the Astros, go Guardians, and then immediately Venmo'd, Guardians embarrassed me, they lost, go Blue Jays.
Oh,
and
yeah.
at the time we read that, Blue Jays were down, I believe, 2-1?
Yeah.
3-1. It might have been 3-1.
Might have been 2-0, I think.
2-0.
Yeah.
It was 2-0. And they sent it just in time for tonight's tiebreaker. So hopefully that... Oh, they sent a follow-up Venmo that said, go Mariners, in hopes that her curse
Jinxes.
of Venmoing and rooting for the teams goes in favor of Josh and the Toronto Blue Jays. So
Yeah, Megan's pulling
fingers crossed, Megan.
Megan's pulling a Sean with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You cheer for the team you want to jinx.
So
And
go Mariners. We really hope Seattle gets this dub.
Yeah. They deserve it, right?
They deserve it.
Man, that hurts to say.
Also, I have to say this does nothing to do with our show. I hate the fucking Dodgers, but I think Shohei Ohtani is the greatest to ever play this goddamn game.
10 strikeouts, 3 for 3 home runs.
I'm so fucking pissed. Like, he shouldn't be this good. And if he was this good, I wish he was on a team that wasn't the goddamn Dodgers or Yankees.
Well, he was teased to go to the Blue Jays, so it hurts even more.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be just a Cinderella story if we came back and beat him?
Would love that. Would love to watch Toronto destroy Ohtani.
Hell yeah. We could do a watch along live.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
That'd be sick.
Bricked.
Hey, yeah, I didn't bring any merch messages. I peek behind the scenes. I've been very busy this past week.
Man, it's clearing actual lumberjack shit.
Yeah, I was
This
actually.
man's building a house from the ground up.
Well, not building it yet. We were clearing the driveway, so it was a lot of
Still.
cutting trees and stuff like that.
Still
So,
hot.
Yeah, stay tuned for that $2,000 tier where it's just shirtless Josh in a flannel Speedo.
Oh,
And he's just clearing
Oh.
driveways the whole time. Yeah.
I was going to say just the
$2,000 tier.
flannel wrapped around the waist. Nothing else.
oh, and it's midwinter.
Yeah.
Even better.
Nips are hard, brother.
The snow landing on it, just steam.
Whoa. I'm getting bricked up just listening.
That's
We
not
got to
enough.
end the episode.
It would me be like, oh, I'm so cold.
Oh.
Oh, this feels like foreplay at this point.
All right. Thank you very much, Wikimaniacs. I hope you have an amazing Halloween if you celebrate. Do we have a Friday episode coming up before Halloween?
Yep.
Oh.
No, we have a Friday episode
No,
coming
Friday.
out right on
Oh,
Halloween.
on Halloween.
Oh, sick.
That's going to be a Sean special. Let's see
Yeah,
how it
we'll
goes.
see what happens.
Yeah.
It's gonna traumatize us.
Is he gonna grab it?
Murderween, am I the asshole? I just killed everybody and stole all their candies.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Get therapy.
Lottery! Stop! C'est quoi?
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Happy Halloween. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
What's going on, Wikimaniacs? Welcome back to an Reddit reading. I almost said, "Am I the asshole?" And just out
Whoa.
of
We're
habit.
still getting used to it.
But this is my second or third Reddit reading. I'm hosting. It's your boy Josh. Joined with me, John and Sean. What's going on?
Hello. Sean's going to be hosting the Am I
What?
the Asshole Halloween episode next week, huh?
He will.
Will I make it Halloween themed?
Let's
We
see,
will
let's
see.
find out.
So,
Let's
Sean-
find out.
I saved you because I made this one spooky themed.
Okay.
So because I found it hard to do because I tried this last year, I think, to do spooky Am I the Asshole stories.
Oh, there's probably not as much.
Hard niche. Hard niche. to
Hard
do.
niche.
So
I mean, yeah, John. I could have used John's one from the Halloween party one. That would have been a good one.
true.
Oh.
That's true.
Well,
That's okay.
too bad.
I'll reread it.
By the way, hey, shout
It's
out
not
to
too
our
soon.
shout out to our previous guest. Matt was amazing, dude. What a
Awesome.
guy.
yeah.
We were marking out.
Yeah. John and Sean were fanboying off.
Really? No, okay, wait, I just heard that one.
What's up, Wikimaniacs?
Okay.
Welcome to Am I the asshole for telling my stepsister her disfigurement is karma for being a trash human being?
Brother, what the fuck?
Why don't you let that sister a mask, Sean?
I want to say everyone sucks in this because it really depends on how much of an
Like,
asshole
what
the
did she
sister is,
do?
But Jesus Christ, Sean.
Don't mention it. Continue. Be a professional, damn it.
No, that's gonna be a zoomed in.
When you were reading the title, I was like, I can't imagine this being clipped onto TikTok.
Oh shit! I can't even wallow.
Fuck, I forget what I was saying. I'm gonna say everyone sucks.
Everyone sucks is where you're going, I believe.
I'm going not the asshole. Fuck it.
OP writes, I, 27 female, am engaged to T, 30 male. We met when I was 8 and became BFFs. But we lost contact when I moved in with my dad, my stepmom, who we'll call SM, and my stepsis V, 29 female, when I was 15. Now, the story is unclear if the stepsister was 29 now or at the time.
I can't imagine they were 29 at the time.
Yeah, I can't imagine they were 29 at the time, but it is confusing. I reread that like twice.
I also hate when they use letters for names.
I was gonna say that you put numbers and then letters and names. That sounds like algebra to me, and I just gave up altogether.
All right. Here we go. T. Name a wrestler that starts with T.
Damn. I don't know.
I thought that would have went faster. I thought that would have went way faster.
Takeshita.
All right. Not to be racist, pick a white name that starts with T. Otherwise, I'm going to get very tongue-tied.